Look, man, I'm serious, okay? I saw this with my own eyes.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. I believe you. Just tell us a story. Tell us a story.
Okay, well, it was last Friday night. I was walking home from the bar, and this woman started coming towards me. She was staggering, you know, so I figured she was drunk.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, tell us, be honest now, how many drinks did you have?
No, man, I barely had a buzz on.
Oh, come on.
Look, just listen, all right? She got closer, and I got a good look at her. You had to see her eyes, her nose, her whole face. It looked like it was rotting.
Yeah.
She looked like a corpse. Like a walking corpse, man.
Sounds like my wife.
I've never seen anything like it. I haven't been able to sleep since that night.
All right, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Just, hey, you gotta stay strong, okay? Don't give in to fear out there, right?
Yeah, well, you...
Okay, I think we might have unmuted the microphone.
Have we?
I don't know.
Does that mean...
Can the people hear us now?
Does that mean they didn't hear any of that?
I don't think they heard any of that.
Oh, no! No!
But can they hear us now?
Oh, okay, they can hear us now. Oh, there we go.
Thank you so much, Xanad. We had no idea.
Yeah, we had no idea. This is our first time doing this.
Until you said that. Because we're streaming, like, instead of running it through a laptop and doing all the things and stringing a bunch of wires out all over the floor, we're just streaming directly through the PlayStation 5.
Uh-huh. But we didn't realize the mic was muted. But
apparently it does that automatically.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you like to repeat what you said before then?
Okay, so I'm the gaming captain today. I'm going to be playing this game for you guys. Because I love Resident Evil 2 Remake. It's my shit. I was just asking if you guys wanted me to skip cutscenes or let it play. It doesn't matter to me. I've played through this game so many times. Oh, shit. This opening is really good, though. It's so good at setting the mood. Like, in the original Resident Evil 2, it's a little more over-the-top and campy, which I love. But just seeing the contrast, I think, is just very interesting. Brandon says let him play. Dude, that burger looks hype as shit. Like, I would eat the fuck out of that burger. I think that every single time I play this game.
Okay, I think I did it. I think I just set a poll. This is a new thing that we can do in streams now.
We're all learning together.
What do we do?
Is it currently...
Did you only give the no option?
No, there's a yes and no.
Yeah, okay.
So far, it's no 100%, so I think the people want the cutscenes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we have a few yeses now.
Alright. Oh, I have the original costumes turned on. Because I have good taste.
So, to repeat what I said earlier, for a long time now, we've been threatening two things. One was that we were going to try to stream more regularly. Two was that Alisha would do her own streams and play games that she likes.
Yeah.
And this in particular is a very you game. I've barely played this one at all.
Yeah, I was very, very skeptical when I first got this game because I really love the original Resident Evil 2, and it's very over-the-top, kind of campy action moviness, but I don't know. I played this, and I really loved it. I think they did a great job of, like, translating it to be a more serious... Grounded might not be the right word for it. It's not very grounded. But they went for a scarier tone while still keeping the things that I really loved. You know?
I like, as this cutscene goes on, we're getting more and more yes votes.
Oh, okay. You guys just saw me take 2 steps forward, you know?
That's video games.
Yeah, once we get to the police station, we won't hit so many
questions. Oh yeah, I remember doing this part.
Mm-hmm. This is about as far as you got.
No, the only Resident Evil game that I ever got into, and I mean I really got into it though, was Resident Evil 4.
Check it out.
Which I spent most of October of 2022 playing. I closed the poll because at first I didn't have an answer, but now that I'm seeing the cutscenes, I want to vote yes.
I'll just skip them. It's no big deal.
Whatever you think is the most interesting, I suppose. Pause. Oh, you did it.
I did it. Nope. Absolutely not. Stay down. Okay. I think he's dead. Yep, we're cool. Okay, I gotta go get the key back here. This not on my good Christian stream.
Yeah, this is going a little far. This is. The geek critique I consider to be like generally about PG-13. I guess.
Wow, he's up again. I heard him.
Swimsuit models are acceptable at PG-13. Blood in a TGC stream? I thought this was a wholesome Sonic channel.
Oh no.
Hey, what the hell?
Oh god.
This game could only be set in the USA. No other way to explain Claire just having a gun on her.
Yeah, I think that's about, like, the most believable part of this whole adventure.
We're actually born with them.
Yeah, we really are.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, was I supposed to go back through here? I'm gonna make a fool of myself because I am streaming.
Well, that's what you do.
Oh my goodness. I know how to use items!
That's a key item right there.
Yeah, we have fun here. Oh, now he's a Zamble. Oh, Zamble's everywhere. Fucking touch me!
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll. The skip cutscenes is 43% for yes. No, 40. Wait. Now I'm talking about the poll, and so it's moving again. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna wait until the yeses outweigh the no's, and then I'm gonna close the poll and say like, well, yes won.
Okay.
Nothing we can do. But it'll be open until there are more yeses than nos.
The boy!
Don't shoot!
Speaking of boys, we've got OSW in here.
Oh, hey, OSW!
Say, ooh, impromptu stream, I love it.
Welcome to my Ultimate Gamer stream.
We gotta get out of here.
I'm sure we have lots of crossover with wrestling fans, but if you do happen to be a wrestling fan, go check out OSW Review.
Yeah, they're the best. They're the kings at good wrestling content.
Says, hello, hope y'all are amazed on this overcast, rainy Irish evening. It's raining here too, actually.
Oh, it is. Come on. We're rain buddies.
By the way, are the audio levels and everything here okay? Like, you can hear us, you can hear the game, everything good? Like I said, we're trying a bit of a different setup here.
Yeah. Trying to iron out the kinks.
I streamed through the PS5 one time.
When did you ever do that?
I think it was in the middle of the night one time, like when we first got it.
That makes sense.
Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah.
Leon, I was not ready for this, S. Kennedy.
Clear. Clear Redfield.
Live around here?
I love them.
No.
OSW wants to know, what do Americans think of Ireland and fairies?
Oh, it's a good thing we found each other.
Um?
I don't know what to expect.
I mean, I can't speak for all Americans, but I think Ireland is beautiful. And fairies are cool.
Oh, yeah, wait, no, sorry. Yes, skipping the cutscenes was perfectly 50-50 for a second there.
Oh, damn.
But now we're back on no, so we're not skipping cutscenes, I guess.
Okay, well, I'm gonna skip this one because it's just a little opening cinematic.
Attention all citizens.
There's zombies.
What?
That's what we were establishing.
It all says the Sonic Colors stream. Was it Colors? Did I?
I would not be surprised if it was Colors.
I don't know.
God, this is so unreal.
Police station's
Well, that's
not
what Leon
far.
gets for trying to be a
I'll
cop.
know something.
That's mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean
We're the
that.
only ones. There's no
No,
survivors.
there's survivors. It's a big city. There has to be.
I took a ferry once when I was really, really little.
I've never been on a ferry.
I was so little that I don't remember where we were going or where this was. I just remember being in a car and driving it onto a boat. Or, well, I wasn't driving it, but riding it onto a boat.
Looks like we're walking from here.
After seeing Shyamalan's new film, I feel like people think Irish live in mythological times with no electricity and just have bread and potatoes and milk for dinner.
I didn't even know he made a movie in Ireland, but that
I
doesn't
know.
surprise me that he did that at all. Oh, jeez.
Arcuda says, "Hey Josh, long time no see." I can't ever see the phrase "long time no see" without saying it without mentally hearing it like a 4Kids voice actor might say it.
Yeah.
Get up now!
You say that like you don't hear everything on like Sonic voice.
You're right.
Things are heating up.
We're not supposed to be... Okay, so normally when I'm playing a game, here's what happens.
Yeah.
I'm playing a game, and it's usually Sonic, and meanwhile you're over here having a chat about, like, Resident Evil and anime and things of that nature. Mm-hmm. So while you're playing Resident Evil, I will talk to the chat about Sonic.
Yeah, I mean, it could only go in that direction.
And sure enough, Arcuda says that was the cadence I intended.
Yeah, well, good. That's a bad word. Oh, no!
We have bread, milk, and potatoes here in the U.S., too.
We do. But they don't decide that's like our entire identity in America.
No cussing on this wholesome Sonic channel. No, there is... If the game is rated E10+, then we can say damn,
yeah.
But we have to say it like it's like the most badass thing you can possibly say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is an M-rated game, so I don't know. There might be a couple little curse words.
Now I remember this is where the Dreamcast version starts.
Yes. Well, the original intro is just like, okay, there's a guy, he crashes a truck, a zombie that looks exactly like Leon sits up in the back of the truck because they probably just used his same character model. You crash your car, and then you're here.
Yeah, I played a little more of the original than I have Remake. I haven't played a lot of either, though.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What if Resident Evil was in Australia?
Well, then everything would be spiders.
Well, that would be much more horrifying to me.
Well, yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm gonna try not to... I think I only have like 2 bullets, so...
Damn!
RPG.
Would they drop C-bombs?
I don't think they would let them. Okay.
Yay, I'm not alone in hating spiders.
I respect spiders, like, from a distance. I appreciate what they do for us in the, environment. They eat the bad bugs, but...
And it's one of those things that, like, you have when you're in a long-term relationship, you get into little agreements on this. Like, whenever there's a spider, Alisha has to be the brave one.
Yeah, I'm the hero.
Yeah, not that she loves them or anything, but she's the...
Some spiders are cute.
She takes point on it. Whereas whenever a phone call needs to happen, that's my responsibility.
Listen, I know the true meaning of fear. Alright. I love that chunky old laptop.
Somebody says, any God of War fans here? I just finished a couple of months long binge of the series yesterday. What about you? You ever get into God of War? The God of War? Or the Data Boy?
No, I never really played the original games. I was too scandalized as a child. I played some of the well, I don't want to say reboot because it's not really a reboot, but the new one, the first new one. And I liked it. I don't know. Something about it, I just couldn't really stick with it. Like, I really liked the story, and I liked, the combat was pretty fun. I just felt like it was kind of stuck in between wanting to be, like, a character action game, but being forced to be a cinematic feelings adventure. Which I love I love feelings adventures, but, Yeah,
that's the thing, like,
it just seemed to have kind of... a confused identity to me.
The thing about cinematic games is, if you get into their narrative, then, like, they're really gonna be a great time for you. And if you don't get into their narrative, then all of that has just gone to waste, and it gets in the way of what you might want to engage with, which is the gameplay.
Yeah.
I was personally offended by the new God of War games, because... You
weren't gonna like them in the first place.
No, I might have liked the gameplay, actually.
Okay, maybe.
The combat seemed really cool. The problem is, the only way that you can skip any of the cutscenes in those games is if you've already completely beaten it and you're running through a second playthrough.
That's true. I do hate when games do that.
Yeah.
And I love, the stories in games, usually. I usually don't like skipping stuff.
Like,
it's a pamphlet! Woo!
Like, for me, it's like, the gameplay has to hook me first.
Yeah.
And if the story keeps getting in the way and I can't skip the cutscenes, then the gameplay is not really going to have a chance to do that.
Yeah. Oh my god, I know.
At least that's how it usually is for me.
Yeah.
Literally all I know about God of War is that David Jaffe worked on some of them because of the Metroid Dread thing. Yeah, David Jaffe, I think he was like the lead director of the series before the 2018 reboot.
Yeah. And he was, I know not too long ago, he was like, I hate that they made Kratos have character development and made him a baby man.
Was he? I didn't see that.
Yeah, he did that. It was stupid. Like, how dare this character have character development? Let's see. I'm just trying to remember where everything is. It's been a little while.
Oh, that reminds me. I can pitch OSW. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, OSW has an excellent, if I do say so myself, review of Metroid Dread from a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah. It's great.
And I know it's excellent because I edited about half of it.
I mean, everything you guys do is golden.
Yeah.
Finger guns.
Well, I guess the equivalent of the Jaffe room in, like, Super Metroid would be the noob bridge, as they call it. It's that bridge.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Like, basically you have to know that there's a run button, or you can't go any further. And the game never explicitly teaches you there's a run button, unless you go to the options menu. Yeah, you're legally obliged to say that since you're in it. Well, Alisha's not in it, and she liked it.
I did.
She's not biased.
I'm not biased at all. Man, Claire, you are tougher than me. I would not be getting bows deep in some floor blood.
Well, that's why you're not a horror game protagonist.
Yeah, I wouldn't last 2 seconds.
The noob bridge or the speedball room, that's true.
Alright. Got a fuse. Gonna need another one.
See, this is why Resident Evil 4 was the only one I could get into. Like, this level of puzzle solving is just too complicated for me.
I haven't even had to solve a puzzle yet.
Like, you have to put a fuse in a box, and the fuse isn't, like, located directly next to the box. How am I supposed to figure that out?
Yeah, I hope I don't irritate you guys with how I just, like, scrounge every corner of every room. I know they tell you when you're missing something, but I just like to see. Let's see. I think this is... Oh. What you got for me in... Oh.
Well, thank you, OS Dub. I appreciate it. Was happy to do it. I've never really played the Super Metroid randomizer. Forgot I needed bombs to get out, yeah. I am not playing this, no.
No.
This is my wife, Alisha.
I am. I'm the survival horror game lover in this relationship.
I only play 2D video games.
That's only kind of an exaggeration.
Yeah.
Alright, that's the horrible blood oh, yeah, there's a first aid spray over here. Well, that's a toilet. There we go.
Brandon Kroll says, I prefer playing this game with the classic soundtrack. The remake music just doesn't do much for me. Is that an option in the game, or is that a mod? How do you know?
I cannot remember.
I know Mario RPG and Thousand Year Door has the classic stuff in there. I assume it's a mod. I think somebody said that earlier.
Mod, yeah. I just wouldn't be surprised if they put the original music in it and made you pay for it.
Super Metroid, but it's so random. XD waffles
potatoes.
Potatoes.
DLC. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. All right.
Oh my.
Keep this party train rolling. Oh.
I saw somebody ask about the PlayStation State of Play, and I guess that's just generally we've been watching so many game announcement events. There have been such a litany of them the past couple of days.
Ooh, this part's gross.
Oh, everybody, close your eyes. You're all too little for this.
You're all too little too. Yeah,
I'm
way
also too little for this.
Yeah, the first time I played this, it honestly really spooked me. Oh no! Like, they do a very good job making the atmosphere very oppressive.
He's fine, don't worry.
Yeah, he'll get better. He'll walk it off.
He just feed him some... We saved most of him.
Yeah, I know the deal.
I definitely want to make a video on Thousand Year Door eventually, but
Forgot of him.
the thing is, I definitely have to do Superstar Saga first.
Back off.
But when I do play Thousand Year Door, I'm gonna play the GameCube version primarily. I mean, I'll probably look at the remake at the end. Yeah, give him a sensu bean. So let's do this. From the things that we've seen so far, and I'm putting you on the spot a little bit here while you're playing a video game, so have fun with that.
Ooh, crit.
Crit. What are you most excited about from what we've seen so far? What are you looking forward to the most?
Well, in the Xbox one, there was a quite a few games I was excited for. I mean, I'm excited for Metaphor, of course, and
that was the one that was just on today.
yeah,
that 33.
Yeah, that 30. I forgot what it's called. Section 33. That
It's
looks
not
really cool.
I-
It's not Section Squad, something like that.
Expedition. I think.
Oh, I think it was
might be
Expedition. Yeah.
God, that is.
That was gnarly.
Yeah.
It's a boy.
No, I like Expedition 33 because it has timed hits.
Yeah, no, that looks really sick.
Or as we call it in the TGC Discord, specified inputs. That's
Yes.
the canon name.
Obviously someone taught you well.
Yeah.
Sorry, we said we were gonna
Take
play
care of
the
myself.
fucking cutscenes and we're just talking over them.
Well, yeah. Don't skip the cutscenes. Is currently at 55% on the
Okay,
poll,
so
which
we'll
has
keep playing them.
been running for 20 minutes now.
Keep playing them for now.
There's a lot of theories.
Yeah, Expedition 33 looked really cool. I just like the weird vibes. And South of Midnight looked really fun too.
I'm happy to see Perfect Dark again.
Yeah, Perfect Dark looked really cool.
I hope it's great. I'm happy it's still alive.
Yeah.
I knew as soon as I heard the name Carrington in that trailer, I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh God, is this what I think it is?"
No, it looks really sick.
He's on vacation.
I mean, there was just more like, I don't know, action games than I thought there would be. I thought it was just going to be all shooty pew pew, but
I mean, there was a lot of that though.
there was a lot of that. But there were a couple of things that I was really into.
Way out of this secret passageway.
Good. Hey, we should probably get you to a hospital.
Oh yeah, they're making. It's not made by Rare. Oh no.
No, it's Crystal Dynamics.
Crystal Dynamics. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Listen, Claire.
But yeah, it was actually announced, I think, at the Game Awards like a couple of years ago now. And then I think I remember hearing that it had some sort of a troubled development for a while there. It went through a rough patch.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Probably need this.
But now it's back, and I mean, I think it's looking really good.
You're gonna...
I don't want to leave our boy behind.
If you see one of those things, no matter who they were,
And then also from the Xbox showcase, Metal Gear Solid, the MGS3 remake looks really great.
Oh, I saw a tweet that says that your injuries will stay on Snake, and Snake's, like, they will heal naturally over time, so your Snake will look different every time depending on how you get hurt. I don't know how true that is.
That's neat. That'd be like a
But it was cool.
I wonder if it'll heal in like real time because the original game had some
That's what they
elements
were
of that.
implying. Because so they were like, your story, you can see your story on Snake's skin.
Yeah, that's neat. That's a good expansion of the original game in a way that like wouldn't have really worked as well in 2004.
Yeah. Oh, Animal Well is really good. Haven't got that far in it, but I really liked it.
Yeah, we played a couple of hours of it, and we both started playing at the same time, and we both ended up in just completely different places.
Yeah, it's really cool. Just the like, I don't know, different routes you can take. How varied the experience can be. I hate this hallway. This is the fucking Spookum hallway.
Thank you, Oscar. Hope you're enjoying it. OSW says Dunkey has started a publishing company.
Yeah, Big Mode. Oh,
Big-
this is gross too. Sorry.
Yeah.
They really go all out for the gore.
I think the game was like in development by an indie developer, and then Dunkey's publishing company picked it up.
Yeah, Big Mode. He's fine.
Who's there?
Okay. I'm fine.
Look at the yaw.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be some gross kind of gore stuff. Fair warning. Don't have anything. Let's see that smile.
I've been playing SNK versus Capcom, the card game version of that for the Neo Geo Pocket Color. Resident Evil 2 is I think the first Resident Evil game I can remember, like, knowing anything about, because I remember it being in when I was a kid, what I would do is I would like pick up video game magazines while my parents were at the store, and I would sit there on the floor in front of the magazine rack, and I'd just flip through them, and whenever I saw something that was pertinent to my interests, which at the time was basically just like Sonic and Mario and Donkey Kong.
Oh, that's
which is totally different from now.
Arkudachi had a good point. We should probably have a pinned comment warning about, like, gore and spooks. This horror game. Yeah, I don't want anybody to be surprised by anything that'd make them uncomfortable. Okay. I'm just gonna leave Jimmy snack machine alone.
Well, the best version of the card game is on the Neo Geo Pocket Color. I've heard, I haven't played it, but I've heard they made like a DS version of it like years later, but it wasn't nearly as good. But no, the one on the one on Neo Geo Pocket Color, and what I've been playing it on is actually the Switch. A whole bunch of NGPC games have come out on the Switch. For like, I think they do like a collection for like $40 of a bunch of them, and then individually they're like $6 or $7, I think.
Nice.
Unfortunately, Sonic Pocket Adventure, I know that's going to be the next question. Sonic Pocket Adventure is not among them. Somebody says, I feel like y'all have been talking about letting Alisha play a game on stream for 4 years now.
I know.
Happy to see it finally happen. They need to come out with a left Joy-Con with a goddamn clicky stick. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Dr. Mad, Super Cats, thank you so much.
Thanks
and
so
says,
much.
Wait, Josh is playing a game with cutscenes that's not on a Sega or Nintendo console? Who are you, and what have you done with the Geek Critique? Well, I'm not actually
he is
the
not
one.
playing.
I'm not the one playing.
It is me. Let's see. Don't really...
Thank you very much, Dr. Mad.
Don't really need all these healing items. Yeah, a lot of this is just gonna be me fiddling with the fucking inventory.
Speaking of liking things that were very popular in the 90s, the game that's been announced that I'm most excited about thus far is that Power Rangers beat 'em up.
Yeah, that does look really cool.
I love beat 'em ups. I love co-op. I love 16-bit graphics.
You do.
It's just absolutely... And I love Power Rangers, so, I mean...
You do.
It all works out. Like, within a couple of hours of that game coming out, I already have, like, at least 2 playthroughs of that game with various friend groups planned.
Oh no, don't look at all of my saves.
What's that about? Dr. Mad says, well, still, happy to see you both again. Happy to see you too, Dr. Mad.
Happy to see you too! Alright. Where's something good?
Oh yeah, I was gonna see about trying to get a pinned comment. I mean, I don't know if I can actually pin a comment to the top of the chat room. Put it in the description, I guess, but you know.
Yeah, I just wouldn't want people to miss it.
But at the same time, I mean, I suppose it's like, it's Resident Evil 2. It's people... people probably know what that is.
Yeah, I know, but like, I don't know. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, give me them bullets. Give me them bullets. It's the other save. I wish I could remember the combination.
Aw. Arcuda says, I do love when y'all stream. Some of the only streams I drop everything to watch. That's so nice.
Aw, that's super nice. I'm gonna cry. Oh, a rule. Arcuda says we can do a...
Oh, yeah. I think I just have to type a message and then I can put it myself.
Aw. This puzzle is cute, but it is sad.
What is
It's
it?
like, welcome, Leon.
Oh yeah, that.
The one where it's like, you gotta learn your coworkers' names.
Honestly, I think I played more of this than I thought I did. Because, like, eventually you open up, like, a central part
Yeah.
in the middle, and, like, you can go down, right? I think that's about as far as I got.
Yeah, you go down the elevator.
Okay, give me a second. I'm going to type out a...
Yeah, you're fine. Oh, there it is. In E. I think it's this direction. D. Yeah. Nid. I'm a genius!
That's very nice, Night Owl. Thank you.
That gets me every fucking time. Nice! Did you see that? Gamer. Alright.
Hi, Tessa. Tessa says, "What the fuck? This isn't Sonic!"
Sorry. I have usurped the stream. GRM. Grm.
Oscar says, "I'd love to see Ace Attorney on stream." That
would be fun.
I feel like
novels
that
are
would be a
kind of-
difficult stream game, though, unless we were, like, reading the voices and paying lots of attention to it.
Yeah. Sorry, Leon. Yeah.
Oh yeah, somebody says, if you guys need a palate cleanser when you're done with Resident Evil, I know this cute, wholesome game called I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
My most favoriteest wholesome game.
Oh, OSW wants me to ask you if you knew of the Spice Girls. This is hilarious because, like, let me
Of
explain.
course I knew of the Spice Girls.
I was listening to a podcast at the gym the other day, and I'm not going to say who it was, but I love this podcast generally. But they had the people on it are both British, and they got to talking about the Spice Girls, and one of them was like, the Spice Girls never made it big in America,
Which is just demonstrably false.
and this person is like about my age. I think it's
Yeah.
just a location thing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they don't live in America. What
Yeah.
do they really know?
And so I said this on Twitter, and then OSW, I posted on Twitter about how, like, yeah, well, that's not exactly right, and then OSW wanted me to elaborate. I think they're just interested.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, the Spice Girls were huge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, me and my friends had a favorite girl. Mine
Sure.
was Baby Spice.
They
Your friend group would decide which Spice Girl you are, like which Powerpuff Girl you are.
Sure. Which Powerpuff Girl were you?
Bubbles.
That makes sense. That would have been my guess.
Oh, I'm not shooting for any specific end rank. It's kind of my first time being the main gamer here.
The
so-
main game. I mean, the player playing the game on
You
the
know what I mean? Oh!
Yeah,
So I'm kind of just trying to stay loosey-goosey, just having a good time.
Yeah, the mere existence of Spice World suggests their fame clearly got it. The
Yeah.
Spice Girls were completely inescapable, and to be clear, like, I eventually, as like an 8 or 9 year old, I eventually became a pretty big fan of the Spice Girls. But like, they were the first band that I remember ever really being particularly aware of in a more direct way. And like I said, they were before I ever heard any of their music on
Damn it.
purpose, I knew all of their names. And, like, you know, I was in elementary school at the time. Like, you had girls wearing platform shoes, like, to school.
Yeah, they were the hotness.
Yeah. And, like, they burned very fast and bright.
But burn bright they did.
Like, I think in 96, hardly anybody knew where they were.
Damn it.
In 97, they were inescapable. In 98, they were even more inescapable. And then in 99, it was like they were talking about going their separate ways.
Yeah.
But for those couple of years, it was just...
But they were huge.
Yeah. Like, I first heard the term Beatlemania in comparison to the Spice Girls.
Yeah.
Because that was the comparison. It was like, this is the biggest thing since Beatlemania. Is this bigger than Beatlemania?
I remember this one. Is that like
OSW wants to know what our favorite Spice Girls were.
Baby Spice?
Baby Spice. Hey, mine too!
I always like the fun characters.
Yeah.
Scary Spice was cool too, though. I love all the girls, though. Out of inventory space.
It's very funny to be playing this game while babbling about the Spice Girls. Yeah.
Who's ready to see some inventory management?
My fave was always Critique Spice.
Don't have that yet.
Night Owl says my parents used to play If You Want to Be My Lover all the time to annoy me.
Oh, but I love that song.
I don't think Wannabe was as annoying as Bop, which was about the same time.
No, I don't think so. But we are people of taste.
There's an entire indie game based around Resident Evil's inventory management system,
and it's really fun.
It's legit brilliant. I think it's called
so
Save
good.
Room.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's just a couple of bucks if you enjoy Resident Evil inventory management puzzles.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna.
That's a really good one. Oh yeah, OSW, great minds think alike. That's
Oh yeah.
that's what he's saying.
It's super fun. You know, man, I am just popping them left and right today.
Darkwing says, now I want a mod that replaces Claire with one of the Spice Girls, or at least gives her a Spice Girls shirt.
I like the mod that makes Claire Aerith and Mr. X Sephiroth. So which one do
I remember seeing that, yeah.
Which one do I want to do? One of them has an inventory expansion, but I don't know if I can get that with just one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, I need the
locker
I need
room.
the other one. I'll just do two for now. Beep, 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 beep. Boop. Alright. 102. Who's ready to see me open some lockers?
Replace Mr. X with Sporty Spice.
Yeah.
Hey, we got 50 people watching. Thank you all.
Oh, thank you so much, guys.
Oh, we got a super chat from Stash Hand. Thank you so much, Stash Hand. Appreciate you. Oh no, my screen
You're
went
the
off.
best.
There we go. Summer Game Fest this year sure gave us some sights to behold and memorable reveals. Killer Bean, man. Oh, Killer Bean. I want to see more of that. Apparently that game has been in development since at least like 2008.
Really?
Yeah, like this has been like a long, long, long passion project for the developer.
Huh. I had no idea.
Also, a flying hedgehog. What a development. Yeah, they gave Shadow wings.
I know, I saw that. It's like straight out of an edgy AMV. It's beautiful.
Yepperdoodle says, so now that we have Alisha playing a game on stream, Alisha critique videos win.
I mean, if you guys want like a 3-hour video of me crying about the intricacies of Persona 3.
We actually explored that years ago, the possibility. You wrote a very long script on Persona 3. It was Persona 3, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it'd be good enough for an actual video, but it is a thing that I did explore. Oh, you guys are too kind. I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it again sometime. College.
Night Owl says, I'd watch Alicia's reviews. Yeah, you're in college.
Yeah. Kind of harder to find the time now.
Yeah, I started the channel when I was in college, and like my plan, like it was toward the end of my second to last semester, and that's kind of when I got serious about it. And then through the summer, I worked very hard on the Geek Critique, and then as soon as the semester hit, like I just didn't have time for it anymore.
Yeah,
it's very hard to like run a YouTube channel and be in college at the same time.
Yeah, it's more work than people think. Oh. Okay, I don't think the scary thing's gonna happen yet.
What was that?
God, I hate those things.
Oh yeah, we miss you guys too, but to both Ark and Mad. See you guys talking about it.
We do miss you. Let's see.
See, I thought when I said Shadow got wings, I did think of the Red Bull comparison.
Oh.
Which, you know, Shadow canonically loves, like, Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
And because he's one hooked up hedgehog.
Yeah. Yay!
And skateboarding.
More inventory.
Darkwing says, if you ever want to start a TGC podcast to talk about Persona, I'd happily join.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, Darkwing absolutely loves Persona. It's one of his favorite series, and he got into it because he heard you talking about it on streams.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
You're welcome, and I'm sorry. But that makes me feel nice. Spread the gospel. Alright.
April Fool's Day next year, Alisha takes over the channel to talk about an RPG.
Yeah. Let's see here.
One of these days, I'm gonna do that April Fool's Day Undertale video that I keep threatening.
You really should do it, though. It'd be fun.
It would be so... It was an idea I came up with in 2016. It wouldn't even make any sense anymore.
But it'd be fun. Oh, it's Marvin.
How fast can we get back here?
Why, what's up?
His voice is coming out of the controller, because this is the future.
Mm-hmm.
It's important.
Hurry, I'm on my way.
I'm coming. Claire's getting work done. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. No, I'm really excited for Metaphor. Refantasio.
Yeah, I didn't know the... So, what was that? They said, like, it was the original director of Personas 3, 4, and 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't know he'd left Atlas.
Yeah. Oh. I hate when they do that.
Oh, people don't know what I mean by April Fool's Day Undertale video. Okay, so this was when Undertale was at the absolute peak of its popularity. And I absolutely love Undertale. But that very early on, its fan base was kind of infamous for being very obsessive about it.
Yeah.
And, like, what they would do is, like, for instance, if a streamer played Undertale blind, like, they didn't know what they were doing going into it, they would inevitably have people in the chat telling them how to play it.
Oh yeah, Metaphor is an Atlas game.
Oh,
yeah,
is
they
it?
didn't leave.
Okay.
It's just a new series they're doing.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, sorry, I got distracted.
It's okay.
I don't have room for that right now.
And, like, also there was this whole thing where, like, if you don't know about Undertale, I'm not going to spoil it too direct. I mean, I guess I could. But Undertale has various different routes you can do, and in some of them you're a bad guy, and in some of them you're a good guy, and in some of them you're not either guy. It's kind of, it's...
I don't really need to do that.
But basically, the fandom was big enough and popular enough that there were people who would be like take it as a judge of character if you played the game quote unquote wrong.
Yeah.
Even though the whole point of the game is that, like, there's all these different ways you can go. So I cooked up this idea that I was going to do an April Fool's video on Undertale that played it completely like all I knew. All I had engaged with and all I even realized existed in the game was the bad route. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't even know that there was any other way to play it. And I still might do that sometime. It does sound fun. And I think I'd have some pretty, like, the thing about my April Fool's videos is that I want there to be a joke to them, but I want there to be, like, a core of sincerity.
Yeah.
And I think I could definitely do something cool with that.
Familiar. You can make it to that courtyard, the second floor, east side.
We're gonna go get him.
Thanks, Marvin, I'm on it.
Josh's next April Fool's video is reviewing a non-existent Power Rangers RPG from 1999 for the Neo Geo Pocket Color.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. You should do that.
Oh yeah, being extremely obsessed with Undertale, totally cool. I think when we first met, like, shortly after Undertale came out, me and Alisha, and it was one of the first things we talked about and bonded over. So.
Oh yeah. No shame. I love Undertale. I ain't talking shit. Gotta put that away. Don't think I'll need that for a while.
But yeah, like, I remember seeing streamers who would go into it excited to play it and basically have their whole experience completely ruined because the chat wouldn't, like, just,
chill.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, wasn't there a streamer who was just like, I'm not gonna play this anymore?
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't remember who it was, like Markiplier or something? I can't remember. But yeah, it's not that serious.
Night Owl, who asked about it in the first place, said I had to leave for a second. I missed the explanation. You can rewind.
Oh, no!
You can. I think you can go back. That's hilarious, though.
That's really funny. Yeah. Okay. Should be all of. That should be all of those.
So how does Claire keep that ground up weed in her pocket without it getting scattered everywhere?
Real good pocket.
You have limited inventory.
She's got a fanny pack.
That's true.
Oh god. Okay.
Rika Lee says, "Hey Josh." Hello, Rika Lee. I've been a fan of your videos for a while. When the Mario RPG Switch remake was announced, I immediately thought of you. Oh god, I was over the moon. I also hope you do, I assume, a 1,000-Year Door remake video too at some point. Yeah, like I said, I do...
Yay.
Well, actually, no, I'm not currently planning to do a 1,000-Year Door remake video, but I'm definitely going to do 1,000-Year Door itself. It's just I gotta do Superstar Saga first. OSW says, are fanny packs still popular in the US, or was that just wrestling? I never see them anymore.
No, I mean, you used to see them all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah, when I was little, like, especially
Like,
when
I had
we'd
a
go...
fanny pack.
So did I. Like, when you'd go to, like, tourist traps.
Yeah, you would see the, cool dads and cool moms wearing their...
And cool kids.
their utility fanny packs.
Yeah, I guess you would carry your vacation supply. Like, you'd have your little disposable camera. That was a big one.
Your
you'd have, like, some lotion
sunscreen.
and sunscreen, and yeah.
Alright.
Zafre Revolution says, I was just binge watching your stuff. I'm at Heroes.
Aw.
That's cool.
We appreciate you. That was my appreciate you song.
King Broly, there is a video on Paper Mario 64.
Yeah, you have
already did that one. KG Dragon says, why are/were they called fanny packs? Well, I never really thought about it, I just always knew the name. I assume it's because in the US, fanny is like your butt.
Yeah.
And as Claire is demonstrating here, the fanny pack
Is on her bottom.
is on her bottom, yes.
Yes. Oh my god, I love this gun so much.
Although most of the time I saw people with fanny packs like wrapped around to the front.
Yeah, that's what I would see more often than not. I mean, if it's behind you, people can just, yoink your stuff.
Yeah.
Oh! Popping them.
Fanny packs died in 1996 and no one told wrestlers.
Yeah.
I get why they remain incredibly popular with wrestlers.
Yeah, I mean, they gotta be handy for carrying all your wrestler things around.
All your wrestler things.
All your wrestler things.
Go to Maven's channel to find out more.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I know what's on this tape, but
Well, somebody's saying fanny means the other end on a lady. That's I think...
Yeah, I heard that too, in the UK.
I think that's in the UK, yeah.
Oh my god, I thought...
And probably Europe in general, I'm not sure, but... Yeah, in the US, fanny is non-gendered the butt.
Do you actually call it a front butt in the UK? Because I've heard that. A front bottom?
The front butt.
I've heard that!
I've heard it too, it's just a funny term.
Like, I like it, I respect it, but I just want to know how, like, true it is. What was it? Oh yeah, this is locked. I feel like I'm missing some stuff.
Yeah, so the reason that I need to do Superstar Saga first, I announced in 2020 that I was going to be doing the first game in the 3 pillars of Mario RPG series. That being Square and Nintendo's collaboration Super Mario RPG, and I did that one. Paper Mario on the N64, and I did that one. And Superstar Saga, and I still owe you guys that one.
Oh, wait.
Because what happened there is sort of twofold. One, I didn't anticipate that I would get that burnt out on if I just kept playing RPG. Like, even 3 RPGs in a row turned out to be too much for me. But I probably could have been okay anyway. The bigger problem was that it was 2020, and after a certain point, I did okay for about 6 months on lockdown, and then my mental health just took a terrible tumble.
Yeah, I think lots of people can relate.
Yeah, so...
Did I get the arm? Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with what I've already got, and I'll get around to Superstar Saga Eventually! And here we are.
And that was like the one you were most excited about, I feel.
Well, I mean, the whole... That's other than Mario RPG, I suppose.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, God. Okay.
We'll accept your apology with a Mario and Luigi season.
Chop, chop, video boy.
Have you and Alisha ever made each other play a game you love that the other person hasn't experienced? My girlfriend is making me play Hollow Knight right now.
Aw.
What do you think? Have you played a game because I recommended it?
I played the Stanley Parable.
That's true.
Because you recommended it, and I really enjoyed that.
And I think you played the Beginner's Guide.
I did! I enjoyed the Beginner's Guide. Probably wouldn't have played that before, because when I was a dumb kid, I was like, ew, walking simulators.
Oh, yeah.
But now I'm an adult.
And now you're like, oh, walking simulator. Oh, I'm really excited. The Stanley Parable team is making a new game.
Yeah, it looks right up my alley, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, the Wonder Shop? Was that what it was called? Wonder something.
And I played quite a few games because of you. I played, just recently,
yeah.
Slay the Princess.
Yeah. I wasn't going to let you not.
You insisted.
Because I knew you would love it if you gave it a shot.
So explain to why did you know I would love it?
Because
if you can pitch it to them, maybe, too.
Well, it's a visual novel, but it sets up a really intriguing mystery where you're like, okay, you're on a path in the woods, in a cabin in the woods, there's a princess, and you need to kill the princess, and you don't know why, and there's a narrator who won't explain what's going on, and there's just kind of, like, a looping mechanic where things just change, like, a lot, depending on what you do.
Yeah, we both highly, highly, highly recommend it. It's got a very generous demo on Steam.
Oh, yeah.
And it is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, if you play the demo and you think it's up your alley.
Yeah, like, I could not put it down.
I also recommend the studio Black Tabby, their other game, Scarlet Hollow. It's legit one of the best visual novels that I've played. It's so freaking good. But yeah, I love, like, basically everything that studio's made. Yeah, it's a spooky game, you know? So
yeah.
Be prepared for that. But it's really cool, like, unraveling what's going on. The weird kind of meta things the story does. It's really cool.
Yeah, compared to the Stanley Parable and Doki Literature Club, like, those were both very directly spoofing game mechanics.
Yeah.
They were taking themselves pretty seriously sometimes, but they were very, very gamey, and I love that about them. Slay the Princess has some similar mechanics, but it's a lot more grounded, I guess.
Yeah.
Is how I'll put it without giving anything away.
It's a lot more, like, focusing on telling a narrative. Mm-hmm. Not, like, just spoofing on stuff.
And then, I sometimes wonder if I would have gotten into Metroid when I did, if not for you.
Aww.
Which would have made everything very, very different.
I was just surprised that, you never really played too much of it before.
Other than Super, yeah.
Yeah. See, sorry, I apologize for how much backtracking I have to do for inventory management.
Yeah, OS Dub says, you're absolutely ripping through this game. How many times have you beaten it?
Oh god, like 5 times.
Yeah.
I love this game. Like, this one and 3 Remake. Like, people say 3 Remake isn't as good, and yeah, it's probably not, but I really like it. But yeah, I played this game to death.
Yeah, most Resident Evil games are for you, like, what Sonic and Donkey Kong Country are for me, in that, like, you can pick up and play through them anytime and have a great time with them.
Yeah. I mean, I love survival horror games in general. Like, basically anytime a throwback survival horror game gets announced, like, I play the shit out of it. Like, oh, you guys should check out Crow Country. Like, that game is amazing.
Oh, yes, you were deep
I tore
in
through that game in, like, 3 days. Like, if you like, retro style survival horror games, I cannot recommend that enough because it's so good.
And it has an arcade. That was my favorite part.
Yeah, the arcade is very cute. Oh jeez, got in
A few minutes ago, when Leon and Claire were talking, people were like, "We're all shipping Leon and Claire in this scene, right?"
Oh, of course. Leon, I'm very good with women, Kennedy.
Ark says Leon and his his harem of attractive girls that can kick his ass.
Yeah, he's just an awkward little dude. I love Leon. He's great.
OSW says, Remake is a lot of fun. It's just a wee bit too short. It was done with me before I was done with it.
Yeah, I do agree that it was pretty short. But I just thought it was a lot of fun.
Darkwing, who knows the answer to this question, because I talk about it in the Discord, says, I'll bet you're really looking forward to that Silent Hill 2 remake, right, Winky Face?
Oh, man. Silent Hill 2 is a very important game to me. It's probably one of my favorite games of all time. I mean, I can get into the minutia of Silent Hill storytelling, but I just don't really have a lot of faith in Bloober Team, honestly. Like, I played the medium, and it did not vibe with me at all, and I do not think that they are the best at handling sensitive topics. And also, just like...
And Silent Hill has lots of sensitive topics.
Yeah. Silent Hill is basically, like, all sensitive topics. And just the way, they're going about...
like, please do tell us about the minutia of Silent Hill 2.
Okay. Okay, so this is just a me thing. Maybe other people feel differently about it, but...
Art is subjective.
Yes. But, okay, in the original Silent Hill, like, you never really could tell what was going on in James's head. Like, Homeboy was repressing basically everything.
Right.
So he kind of goes through the game with just, like, this kind of nothing, not all there attitude, and it's like kind of really off-putting because it's like this guy doesn't really seem to care about what happens to him, and also he really doesn't seem trustworthy, and that's kind of like an important part of the game. But in this one, they have him making like overly dramatic, sad, scared faces, and like this is such a nitpick, I know, but it's like I think it just kind of takes away from the vibe for me. And also... And
Silent Hill 2 had such a specific vibe,
and, like, just hearing how the developers... Sorry. Like, the behind-the-scenes stuff where you see just how much work they put into, like, facial animation and the voice direction. Like, I don't know. I just do not like the direction the remake's going in.
Oh, no.
It seems to be focusing on things like the heavy emphasis on combat in the trailers. Like, that's not really like what Silent Hill is about, you know? Kind of the shitty combat was like another layer that made things scary. Now I just feel like I'm rambling, I'm sorry. But...
no, you're good. It's just like Silent Hill and Silent Hill 1 and 2 especially, and 3, I guess. I don't really know much about 3 myself. But it seems like a lot of the vibes of them came out of, like, purposely leaning into the technological limitations of the platforms they were on.
Yeah.
And so it would be very hard to even remake them while still maintaining that. Or rather, modernize them, you know?
Yeah.
What do we think of the new trailer for the MGS3 remake? Snake is so hot!
He's so very handsome!
How do they make Snake so hot? Oh, me too, Night Owl. I'm not... Most of what I know about Silent Hill comes from her.
Yeah, from my insane ramblings. I swear, every single time I get to this point in the game, like, I just find a million items that I do not have room for.
And yeah, Ark, they're working on a Resident Evil, or not Resident Evil. That's the game we're playing now.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. Yeah,
and it looks good. I mean, they're not really deviating from the original audio or anything, so nothing to...
The mic static when I scream Snake is so hot.
I always forget the sheer number of zombombles in this room. Okay, have a chomp. There you go. I want my knife back.
Well, stop sticking it in zombles.
Well, oh, the fuse. Okay. Well, if they would stop sticking their little teeth in me.
Merely a Fan says, I think the core problem is that Silent Hill ended up being a bigger series in the West than Japan, and Konami simply isn't as invested in it as it is in stuff like Momotaro Densetsu, E-Baseball, or Yu-Gi-Oh! I'd never heard that before, but again, I'm not much of a Silent Hill guy.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
I feel like that happens a lot with, like, certain, like Japanese developed series that become more popular in the West.
Yeah.
There's, like, a disconnect between, like, how the fans, like, see it versus, like, what the developers end up thinking needs to be done with it.
Yeah, and it's not even just because it's, like, a different team making it, because, I mean, basically every Silent Hill team had different people working on it. It's just, like... And I know Bloober Team says that they're bigger fans of the original, but I don't really trust them to do it justice.
I mean, I get the thing about remakes is, like, even in the worst case scenario, and maybe it'll suck, maybe it'll be completely terrible, but the original is still going to be there.
Oh yeah,
you know?
I mean, I'm just like at that point where I'm like, do I actually want to play this? Because it might just, I don't know, I might just spend the whole time being like, oh no.
Like,
I don't know, and then it's like, I feel like Konami's just trying to boil down, like, Silent Hill to trauma, repression, I killed my wife.
Yeah, it's like so much of it is so much more on the nose, it seems like.
Yeah, like a short, I don't know if you guys played that free game they put out, A Short Message or whatever. I was not a fan of that at all. Did not care for that. Shit, I need to go back to the library. I haven't really liked any of the new Silent Hill stuff that they've put out, like, past... I mean, Shattered Memories was good. But... So, I mean, I don't get my hopes up about it. What the fuck is the library? Sorry, now I'm talking and getting myself turned around.
It is like, well, in that MGS3 remake trailer, and I think it's actually called Metal Gear Solid Delta, but nobody calls it that. It's the MGS3 remake. It is funny because the chat's talking about they're using the exact same audio clips from the original game for it.
Yeah, so there's not really much of an opportunity to fuck that up.
Well, at least when it comes to the story.
Yeah. Nope.
Ark says, Alisha, you are the only Silent Hill fan I've heard say Shattered Memories is good.
Okay.
Unpopular opinion.
Okay. Shattered Memories isn't, like, a great Silent Hill game, but it is a pretty good horror game, I feel.
I
see. The premise of it, and a lot of the mechanics, the weird psychological stuff, I think is really cool. And I think the developers actually, like, liked Silent Hill and wanted to do right by it. At least that's what I could tell from, like, behind the scenes stuff. Like, it's more like David Lynch, you know?
Oh, Ark says, I love Shattered Memories, too,
thank you!
Yeah.
Yeah, besides the weird running mechanic, I kind of wish they just wouldn't have even tried. With, fucking...
What's the running mechanic?
The game doesn't really have, like, straightforward combat.
Okay.
There are just these sections where, like, everything ices over, and you have to run through these, like, labyrinthine hallways while little monsters jump on you and grab you and try to stop you, and it's very silly. Because they felt like they needed to have some kind of action thing. I kind of wish they just wouldn't have bothered.
Brandon Kroll says, anyone think the rest of the Metroid Prime trilogy is going to get remastered before we get Metroid Prime 4? That is the rumor.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be kind of dumb if they didn't.
So, this is, like, pure speculation. I don't know if anybody actually has contacts at Nintendo, per se. They're very tight-lipped about this stuff. But, like, I remember hearing some sort of a rumor a while back that, like, only the original Metroid Prime got remastered to that degree, but apparently there might be, like, remasters of Prime 2 and 3 that are more, you know, like, basically the original games in HD, more or less. But I have no idea.
I wish they would do the remakes, though. But
I do think it's pretty likely that all 3 of the original Metroid Prime games are going to be playable on the Switch.
Yeah, I mean,
before 4 comes out.
It would be a shame if they didn't, because, lots of people are, not old like us, and maybe didn't play I'm just kidding. And maybe didn't play the original, so you kind of want to give people an opportunity to make it more accessible.
True. I mean, I guess it also depends how much is Prime 4 going to follow up on the original trilogy, though.
Yeah, that's a good question.
And I mean, I feel like...
Ooh, I know what happens here.
Even the 3 Prime... The 3 Prime games all sort of have a common through line, but I feel like you could play them in any order and be pretty much okay, from what I remember anyway.
Ooh! Ooh! Jimmy Licks!
Jimmy Licks!
I got him!
Is that his official name?
That's what he is in my heart. Ooh! Ha-ha! Ha! Deep fried! Oh no, he's not! He's not dead! He's not dead! I legit thought it was 2-shot. Oh.
Rika Lee says, even though I've never played the series, I really hope for fans that Castlevania gets another chance in games at some point.
God, me too. I fucking love Castlevania. Ooh, oh my god! Okay.
Bloodstained is still... that game came out 5 years ago, and they're still updating it. It's still getting new stuff.
I heard it's getting a sequel. I read some kind of rumor about that.
Darkwing says, I'm curious whether they'll even keep 4 in the title. I think they probably will.
Yeah.
See, I want to say because they announced it as Metroid Prime 4, but that was almost, I hope you're sitting down, 7 years ago!
Ugh, I hate that.
Based on the precedent that the Xbox showcase set, they'll just call it Metroid Prime.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did that.
That's not usually Nintendo style, actually.
Yeah, true. They usually don't try to shy away from sequels. Okay. Only have a couple of inventory slots, but we ball.
Just Flavio, and I agree with this, says, if Prime 4 isn't shown off at the June Direct, I'm confident saying it'll be a Switch 2 release. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Or it'll be one of those cross-platform games. I mean, it depends on what the backwards compatibility situation is with the Switch 2, but... But yeah, I think it'll... At this point, it's either this year or it's on the next platform,
Yeah.
Metroid Prime 4, subtitle. Metroid Prime with new funky mode. Don't tempt me with a good time.
I like that. You can see Chris's little matching jacket hanging up there. That's just cute.
Oh, I never knew that.
And there's Jill's hat.
Oh, they do love each other.
Her brother?
Oh.
I hope she loves her brother. Not Leah.
Oh, I don't know the names of the Resident Evil characters well enough to be making jokes.
She's Chris Redfield's sister.
I thought you said Leon.
No.
I was paying too much attention to the chat.
I don't have room for shit.
I mean, I don't know. Strange things can happen over a cup of Folgers coffee, though.
You're not wrong. Let's see. Which combination was
that? Night Owl, there are constant and never-ending rumors about the Switch 2.
Oh, there we go. Office Supply West Office. Okay, yeah. All right.
So, just in case you guys don't know, Nintendo has said that there will be a Nintendo Direct at some point this month. But not to expect any news on a successor system to the Switch at that Direct.
Yeah.
This Direct will be strictly focused on games for the Switch that are coming out. I believe they said this year. That might be wrong, but I think that's what they said.
Oh, no, don't mind me. Keep going. Oh, dang it.
LSW says, by the way, the Metroid re-reviews over Christmas were cool as fuck. I love how they supplement and not replace the originals. Yeah, the idea with those was to basically sort of dip back in and I wanted to replay the whole series and see how and where my perspective has changed or how it's stayed the same. Having now been a fan for such a long time and having played most of these games so many times, kind of come at them from from a little bit of a different perspective. The only one I didn't do was Zero Mission, and I do actually have a script for it, and I still might go back and like put that together at some point, because those, all of those redo episodes, aside from the NES Metroid one, which I knew needed to be a much bigger project, those are only like 10 to 15 minutes long a piece, so it wouldn't be that long to do. But I was like, I don't know, I think I was running against a deadline.
Yeah.
Because I knew I wanted Dread to come out on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And so I needed to have the complete rest of the series done. But like I said, I might go back at some point. I do love Zero Mission. Jeez.
Zero Mission is so good. I remember I laid on the floor in my bedroom and just played the whole thing.
You were going to say bathroom.
I almost said bathroom. 9, 15, 7.
By the way, Poe says, by the way, when's the Metroid Dread review?
Well, we have a very pleasant surprise for you, my friend.
Oh no, Poe is in the Discord.
Poe knows. It is a joke, I see.
Yeah,
my bad.
A pretty regular joke in the Discord is about how for years, every time we would stream,
mm-hmm.
there would be a never-ending, like, cavalcade of people in chat asking when I was going to do the Dread video.
Yeah.
And I, like, a couple years ago for the 30th anniversary of Sonic, I did, like, this 18-hour marathon stream where I played, like, every single mainline game.
Mm-hmm.
And I probably answered the question about the Dread review, like, 36 times at least.
You did. Yeah. Let's see, I'm going to go back up.
When's the Dread re-review? Yeah, that's the real question now. Give it another 7 or 8 years. Now everyone's asking when's the Dread review.
You have opened the floodgates.
Let's see, I saw a question up here.
Need the crank. Pew, pew. Sorry, I always get a little bit turned around at this point.
Yeah, here it is. Arcast. Do you think Prime 2's dramatic switch-up mechanically is for its benefit or detriment? I assume you're talking about the whole, like, having dark and light ammo. That thing? Or the Dark World. I haven't played Prime 2 too much since I made the video on it, and that was kind of a long time ago at this point.
That was kind of a long time ago, yeah.
So it's I got really into it for a little while about a year ago when we first got our Steam Decks.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
I discovered that all the Prime games run absolutely fantastically on that thing. And definitely still love Prime. Still absolutely love Prime 2. I was really, really into it for a minute there. But I would really need to, like, replay it. I do remember, because, in the years before I ever played Prime 2 myself, I'd see people complain about the ammo system sometimes. But, like, I didn't find it to be in any way a detriment when I was playing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I guess I kind of just ended up feeling like, it wasn't a detriment, but it wasn't really, like, it didn't really lead to anything much interesting about, like, ammo conservation or anything.
Yeah.
Because, like, it was always pretty easy to get light or dark or whatever kind of ammo you needed. I never felt like I was running out or anything. When's the Judge Dredd review? That's good.
Oh no.
OSW says, do you guys have any emulator handhelds? Yeah, we both have Steam Decks.
Yeah.
that
we have all the emulators on our Steam Decks.
That pretty well counts. And then there's this, I forget what it's called. There's some sort of a new emulator, newish, I think it came out in the past year. It looks like a Sega Genesis controller, and it has, like, the 6-button layout and the D-pad, and I am interested in that one. Steam Decks, those little skateboard toys, those are Tech Decks.
Close, but not quite.
I have a Tech Deck on the shelf over there.
And it's a Sonic tech deck.
It's got the Metal Overlord. Or no, actually, that's not what he's called. Metal Overlord's the big dragon monster looking one. It's the middle tier design of Metal Sonic from Sonic Heroes.
Let's see. There's always a little dumb something I always...
Dr. Matt says, Steam Deck's plural? Good to see my Patreon support is going to a good cause.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I bought my Steam Deck off of, like, the... What was my season? Oh yeah, it was off of money that I got from the Sonic season in 2022. And you got yours off of financial aid money.
Yes.
When you went back to college.
But don't tell the government.
Well, look, it can be argued, okay, that having a Steam Deck was a necessary college expense.
I mean, I think it was.
You can bring it to class with you. You can play it during breaks. You can unwind with it.
It's good for me mental health.
I think it's valid.
Haha. Not today.
Merely a fan says Josh and Alisha are largely just killing time with other systems until they can buy the Intellivision Amico. It's a disruptor to the market, you know.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah, merely a fan. I am Reddit friends with you, and I see you talking about the Amico sometimes.
Aww.
Very well justified.
Oh, were they a disappointed fan?
I don't know if merely a fan was a disappointed fan, but they were following like the whole thing with Tommy Tallarico, like well before it became like a more widespread public knowledge. Oh, bye, Night Owl. Thank you for watching.
Aha! I always forget this door.
Don't laugh because Night Owl's leaving. Say bye to Night Owl.
Bye, Night Owl. No, I'm sorry. I just always forget this fucking chain on this door. It trips me up literally every single time I play. And I do not know why.
Apple/Green says, Josh, I love your Wii U video. It felt like someone actually understood why I still feel so sentimental about that console. I've been playing Star Fox Zero. Contextually, my brain didn't know if that was Star Fox Zero or Street Fighter Zero, but based on context, it must be Star Fox Zero.
I think you can narrow it down.
On Steam Deck, and it plays so good. I haven't tried that. I haven't thought to try that. I bet it does, though. Dr. Mabbott says, is it true Tommy Tallarico created the Geek Critique?
I mean, we've been trying to, keep it on the down low. But yes.
I don't know why we would want to.
I mean, we should be proud, and we are. Tamulok.
Matt also says, my friend is selling me his Steam Deck in December when he upgrades to the OLED one. We don't have OLED ones. That was
we do not.
We bought
did
them
not spring
before.
for that.
Well, it wasn't an option yet when we got ours.
Oh, that's right.
No, we got like the middle.
Yeah. And it works like a dream.
Yeah, the Steam Deck is great. Even if you're like, I love to tinker with PC stuff. I love to install stuff. I love to customize stuff. I as you say, I love the work.
You do love the work.
But even if you don't, the Steam Deck, and you, because you usually don't.
No. I'm not good with figuring out.
But the Steam Deck's great.
Yeah, I play my Steam Deck all the time. It's so good. Okay. Do I want to go ahead and...
Tommy Tallarico was the first American to work on the Geek Critique.
Yeah.
My mom is very proud of me, though. That's true.
She is very proud of you. And she should be, because you're a little peach.
Tommy's mother is very proud of the Guinness record he got for the Metroid Marathon.
Gonna get some bad.
Tommy Tallarico was also the first American actor in Power Rangers, funny enough.
Ooh.
I mean, he would have been about the right age for it if he had been looking for that.
He's a jack of all trades.
If he had a martial arts background.
Mm-hmm.
As a Mac user, I'm looking forward to getting to play a majority of my Steam games.
I'm sorry.
You can play TF2. I remember when they made a huge deal when they put TF2 on Macs, by the way. They had a custom item where you could only get if you played it on a Mac, and I don't think you can get it at all anymore. Like they had these like an earbuds cosmetic, and they were very highly sought after, and probably still are. I'm not sure. Merely a Fan says, I'm tempted to pick up the Steam Deck just to have a portable device for fan games. Triple Trouble 16-bit deserves play everywhere. Yeah, it's worked great with everything like that I've thrown at it. I've played Sonic Robo Blast. I've played Ring Racers, which just came out a little while ago.
Oh my god.
Tommy is about as much a martial artist as he is a composer.
Oh! Get him.
He was the first American to master martial arts.
He was actually the first to bring martial arts to America. No,
really looking at the whole Amico saga, the fact... You know, we were rewatching the H-Bomber Guy video on it the past couple of days. And the fact that he was able to raise so much money for that thing. That he was able to... like, it shows you, I think, two things. One is... what a sterling reputation he had before all this.
I know.
Among retro gamers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everybody who played retro games knew who he was.
Yeah.
And secondly...
He didn't need to do all that.
and then
Sorry.
secondly, like, how much of, and I mean, obviously he's flushed all of that down the toilet and then some now. His reputation will never recover from all this.
Yeah, it's... Mm-hmm.
But then secondly, just, like, how much, the idea of a new Intellivision console must have appealed to people. And, you know, when thinking about it and sort of trying to relate to it, I was like, okay, imagine if Tommy Tallarico had somehow pulled this exact shit at the exact time, but talked about wanting to make a new Sega console. Like,
yeah,
like I would have been super hyped over the moon about that sort of thing.
So yeah, I mean, I feel really bad for people who are big Intellivision fans.
Yeah,
and just got taken advantage of by this weirdo.
But yeah, when you look at the sheer magnitude of all the lies he told and how blatant they were,
so
it's like, how in the world did it take this long for somebody to call him on any of this?
Yeah, and like some of the stuff he was saying, like the first American to work on Sonic, is just so.
There's no way you can spin that to be
false.
true.
Yeah, like the fact no one called him on that, at least. Like,
well, like I don't remember ever hearing him like say that personally.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's like when we were talking about this, it's because he did it on like little live streams.
Yeah,
where he knew people wouldn't call him out for stuff, I guess.
I remember hearing him say first American to work on Sonic and thinking, sure, that makes sense, but then he said which game it was and I did a spit take. Yeah, that's the thing. He was most prolific like in the 16-bit and early 32-bit eras. So when he would say, I was the first American to ever work on Sonic the Hedgehog, if you don't know about Sonic, like, he would never say Sonic and the Black Knight unless he was prompted to.
Yeah.
Because what he wanted you to believe...
Because he wanted you to think.
That he was on the 16-bit ones, he was on the Genesis ones.
The prestige.
Yeah, he wanted that prestige. But, yeah.
God. Okay.
Merely a Fan says there's a small subgroup of people remarkably dedicated to the second generation of gaming who never quite got over that so much of that era faded away after the NES got so big. Yeah, in, like, you know, I'm big into, like, historical context and trying to find, you know, the history of the discourse, kind of. And, of course, when you talk about stuff that early, like, those records are very hard to come by. But, like, you know, you can sort of dig into Usenet archives, and I found things where, like, there was, like, even in, like, the mid-90s, like, this group of people who were like, oh, the NES ruined real video games. The golden age of arcades was like, you know, what it was. So, I mean, that shit has been happening since, basically, the dawn of time. Like, there will always be some people who are like, oh, gaming died when this exact thing happened.
When my childhood died.
That's often what it is, yeah. It's not just that, but that's a lot of it.
I'm being facetious. I remember I thought gaming died during the, like, green and brown era of the 360.
Yeah, it's funny, like, your gaming is stopped. Mine was the Dreamcast stuff.
Yeah.
Like, for a couple of years after that, I was pretty cynical about this sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then by the time that the 360 and the PS3 and the Wii came along, I was kind of growing out of that. I was like, okay, things are good. And then for you, you're like approximately one old video game generation younger than me.
Yeah.
And so for you, that was exactly shifted forward.
I was right behind you.
Yeah. Video games died when they started making you use dedicated controllers, keyboards all the way. You know, there are hardcore PC gamers who still feel that way.
3 medallions, boy!
There's a similar hobbyist group with 8-bit computers in Britain. They just haven't been taken in by a con man promising to bring back the ZX Spectrum.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, yeah. We watch Ashens.
Okay.
Been watching Ashens for like 15 or 16 years now. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, that's where I've learned a lot about... Like, I had no idea that 8-bit computers were such a big deal in the 80s. Because that whole market just... I mean, one, I wasn't alive for most of the 80s, but also
before our time.
But also just the whole concept of all that stuff just didn't really exist here, at least not in the same way.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I'll save those.
Oh yeah, he claimed he was so close with Genesis era Sega that he claimed to know that Michael Jackson worked on Sonic 3.
You liar! You did not.
I like how a couple years ago, Yuji Naka just very, very casually confirmed that on Twitter.
Yeah.
He wasn't even... I don't think he was even directly asked about it. He was like, oh, wow, so they've got different music in instead of the Michael Jackson music. Weird.
I mean, I don't know where he found the time between liking all that porn. I think that was only the one time. I'm just being mean.
Looks like it leads underground.
Yuji Naka has done worse things than that.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Marvin! Guess what? I think I found a way out!
Come on, hop up, Marvin.
Marvin, come on. Let's get you out of here. Let's go.
OSW says, does he still have the couch? He meaning Ashton's. How's it holding up? As far as I can tell, it looks exactly the same as it ever did.
He probably only uses it for filming.
Probably.
I would imagine.
Save yourself.
Come on, it's bad. We gotta get you to hospital.
Please, Claire.
Yeah, the 8-bit computing scene is why Nintendo never really took hold in Britain. The third generation was won by them, the fourth by the Mega Drive, and Sony afterward until the Wii.
Mm-hmm. Can't just leave you here.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy how different things went.
So he says, I'm sorry, Yuji Naka liked what?
Oh. Yeah, he, liked a random porn video on Twitter.
It's probably one of those things where he did not realize that his likes were public.
Yeah, and they were like, no, we can see it, Yuji Naka. Don't do this.
Yeah, your likes are public, guys.
Hey, Marvin.
Some people don't care. Some people are just
Some
like,
people
oh,
have no shame.
Whatever.
I mean, not that sexuality is a thing you should be ashamed of, but you know what I mean.
No, this is a good Christian channel. We said that earlier.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. No more butts or boobies for you kids.
Just give Marvin a green herb or two. He'll be fine.
Yeah, just rub it in there.
Yuji Naka like what?
That guy being a weirdo? No way. Let's see. As you can see, I have saved way less times in this run.
So far.
So far. Mm-hmm. I'm trying my hardest. Okay. I need a thingy. There's a box. I forgot there was a box in here. Alright.
That bit about older gamers complaining about gaming after the NES came out reminded me of that bit from The Simpsons where Grandpa was ranting about how he used to be with it.
Yeah, and then they changed what it was.
Yeah, whenever I see people, because, like, now I'm starting to see it for, like, oh, the 360 was the last real video game console.
It's same
as
it ever was.
It's a thing that a lot of people go through, you know?
Yeah.
But I've seen it happen enough times at this point that I'm like, just you wait.
It'll come for you, too.
Yuji Naka was sentenced by the judge for misdemeanor insider trading and felony release of Balan Wonderworld.
He can't keep getting away with it!
The fact that Balan Wonderworld is only a felony is messed up. You know, I know some people, and they always cross over... They always have a lot of crossover with die-hard Sega fans, okay? Mm-hmm. I know people who love Balan Wonderworld.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of people who are like going to bat for it.
And I
mean,
only really played the demo, so I don't feel like it's my place to judge it. We did buy it years ago now for literally $5.
We did, yeah.
I found it for $5.
Literally $5
at Best Buy. So
yeah, you never really played it.
That would be a fun stream game, I bet.
That would be. Oh my god. Daisy, you are slowly slipping off my lap here, and you do not care. Come here.
Daisy is the cat, for those who don't
Oh
know.
yeah, it's my kitty. She's my little buddy. It's Sherry. What a cryptic ass thing to say there, Sherry.
You need help.
Rika Lee says, I'm glad we're in an era where essentially almost all generations are represented or getting a comeback in some way. It's nice to see so much variety now.
It is nice.
Oh yeah, like that indie showcase we watched. It was the Gorilla Collective, I think.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Like, so much of it was indie games that are based on, like, early 3D aesthetics.
Yeah. And that rules. Like, the Blumhouse stuff, the games they're helping to make, yeah, a lot of their stuff looks cool too. Like, I was surprised. The movie studio wants to do cool stuff with games.
One thing I would really
A
love
lot
to
of
see more.
throwback survival horror games, which is my favorite.
Oh yeah, well, that is your favorite. They're having a bit of a renaissance of those.
Yeah. It's very nice.
I wish, and I think that the reason that this doesn't happen is just because it's too expensive to do on most indie budgets. I would really love to see more 32-bit style pixel art games.
Ooh, yeah, that would be cool.
Like, I specifically think of, like, Mega Man, the Mega Man X games that were on the Saturn and PlayStation. I absolutely love, like, it was still restrained, you know, it was still pixel art, but, like, those consoles had enough juice that you could do pretty much anything with pixel art with them.
Yeah.
And I love that. Like, a lot of pixel art indie games are, I mean, you know, I think most of them are probably 8-bit, and, like, sort of riffing on the 8-bit aesthetic sometimes, like, you know, having lighting effects, having, like Animal Well does, and that's great.
Yeah. I mean, I like a lot of the, like, throwback PS1 games we're getting. Like, Crow Country, like I was talking about earlier, has a really cool, like, PS1 aesthetic. And, another really good one, Alisha? You guys should check that one out, because the vibes are immaculate with that game in the PS1 aesthetics. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, Rita's Rewind appears to have, like, what I call them was, like, faux Mode 7.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, I guess that would be kind of a lot for Mode 7, wouldn't it? Because Merely a Fan says that's more like an early Saturn PSX graphic style.
Yeah. Dash Sugar Free. Oh, he's pissed. Oh my god.
Oh, that's... Somebody says, Real Gaming... I'm going to say this in my dad's voice because of Real
yes.
NASCAR. Real Gaming died with the Atari Jaguar CD add-on. Yeah, the hilarious thing about, like, reading old gaming magazines as a kid was that, like, you know, most letters that they would get... The gaming magazines all had letter sections back in those days. Most letters that they would get would be, you know, from Sega and Nintendo fans and people talking about the PlayStation and stuff like that. But, like, the people who were into the 3DO or the Jaguar were all about that.
Yeah.
I think there's somebody still out there just waiting for the M2 to come out.
I have legit never had that happen before.
Well, because the M2 never comes out. I don't know what happened.
He jumped down from the ceiling at me.
Oh, wow.
I'd never had that happen before. What the fuck? Come on. Show me your eyeball.
Yeah, GBA pixel art. That'd be cool. Has anyone played The Thing PS2 game? Is it any good?
Again.
Did you ever play The Thing for PS2?
No, I haven't. Is it one of those, like, movie games that's surprisingly really good?
We have X-Files for PS2.
We do. Resistor serve.
Exactly, the M2 is going to kill the PlayStation and the Saturn. That was the tone of the letters I remember. You know, people writing in, like, I'm not going to buy a PlayStation or a Saturn. I'm going to do the right thing and wait for the M2.
Only a matter of time.
Oh, the thing for PS2 is apparently good enough that it's getting a remaster that was just announced.
Oh, really? Is it like a survival horror deal?
Because you're seeing so much about survival horror games.
What? I want to know. Man, I really miss that little dodge from 3. Yes.
Nice.
Because I keep trying to do it. Alright. He's gotta be about indie.
I think survival horror might be to you what, like, platforming is to me.
Yeah. I love survival. Like, I'm a big baby when it comes to anything spooky, but, like, scary video games, survival horror video games, I just really love them. I just love, like, the whole puzzle box deal, kinda. And the atmosphere. Ah! And the getting hit with a giant pie.
Oh yeah, 3DO Doom was kind of relying on the M2 actually coming out to be playable. Poor 3DO.
Yeah.
And I get, like, geez, the 3DO retailed for like $700 in 1993 money.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So, like, if you bought it, you are going to believe in it, you know?
Locked in. Where are you, you slimy hoe?
Darkwing says this boss is so irritating. Not even hard, just irritating.
Yeah, just irritating. Just running around.
Oh, welcome back, Night Owl.
Are you dead yet? Yes!
Nice. You're buying the equivalent of an electronic sports car.
Yeah. That was for the rich kids.
That's like a down payment on a house back then. Not literally, because you could actually... houses were affordable.
Yeah, you could actually have a house.
Sometimes you're just like, imagine owning land. Wouldn't that be silly? Tis to dream.
Unattainable dreams are the best kind.
Yeah, speaking of, like, fan projects doing things with hardware that never really reached its full potential, that Doom Resurrection on the 32X is incredible.
Oh yeah, you were playing that a lot.
Like,
Are you sure?
it actually, like, I don't think there's a better showcase for what the Sega Tower of Power could do than that.
I need you to lower that ladder for me. Will you help me find
I don't want to talk over the little girl.
Oh, it's okay. They did make her not very annoying in this one, which is impressive.
I think so.
Because she was a lot in the original
I
version.
hope so.
But yeah, like that Doom Resurrection, like, for instance, one option it has is that if you have a Sega CD attached, for one thing, it can just pass off some of the sound processing to the Sega CD processor, and therefore make the frame rate of Doom better. But also, if you have a Sega CD, you can burn your own CD and then have CD quality music with Doom.
Yeah, and that's really cool.
And yeah, like, there was an official Doom on the 32X, but it was very rushed because they wanted it to come out for the 32X launch. And the music, especially in it, is just laughably bad.
Yeah, rip.
So yeah, to actually have, like, what I would say is easily, like, the definitive 4th gen version of Doom. There's nothing fun in the 4th gen that can run it nearly that well.
Yeah.
Although I guess the only other option would be the Super Nintendo version, which is very technically impressive, but not very good.
Not ideal.
A 3DO would cost $1,500 in today's money.
God, that's crazy! Rich kid shit.
Rika Lee says, I'd personally love to see cell shading more often in games. It's one of my favorite art styles.
Oh, I love cell shading.
Wind Waker and A Hat in Time are some of my favorite games because of it, too.
Yeah, and Bomb Rush Cyberpunk looks really good.
Yeah, I still need to get in there and play that.
Yeah, it's so good.
Ark says, my mom actually played 32X Doom with me and we beat it together. Yeah, that was actually the first version of Doom that I really played, too. I remember when it first came out, I was very, very, very little, but, like, my mom was always, like, getting shareware games from, like, work colleagues and stuff. I think Doom, the original Doom, was probably the last game my dad beat.
That's how sick Doom is.
Yeah. I think that was the last game that he finished. But I played it a little bit, I messed around with it, I stood directly next to explosive barrels and blew myself up.
Aww.
but I never really played it until I got into like Genesis collecting a couple years later, which seemed was like half my life later at the time.
Yeah.
And got Doom for the 32X.
I mean, I didn't play it at all until Switch.
Yeah.
We got it on the Switch.
Oh yeah, you were.
And then I tore through.
You were obsessed with it.
Yeah, I love Doom. Boomer shooters. That's another throwback genre I really enjoy.
Damn it.
I ain't got no key.
Oh yeah, they just announced a new Doom game today.
I know. Oh, that's another thing I'm excited about. The Dark Ages. That looks sick. Medieval Doom. That's cool. That's cool as hell.
Yeah, when it was just a rumor and I just saw that they were going to do something like that, I was like, that sounds kind of weird. I'm not into medieval stuff.
What? No,
but then
it's
actually
sick.
seeing the trailer, I'm like, oh no, that's awesome. Actually,
It's like a metal album cover. It rules. Ooh, I hate this guy. He's so slimy. Ooh.
oh yeah, Doom 64 has
Oh, I still need to play that one.
yeah, we got it on the Switch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we have all of them on Switch between the two of
Yeah,
us.
we
Actually,
do. I think so. I still want to play Quake 2.
Why are you doing
Shut up. Tired.
I just got Power...
I never made it anywhere close to this.
Really? Oh, man. Yeah, I just got Power Slave Exhumed, and that's been a really good time.
What's this all about?
What is this all about?
He sucks. That's what it's all about.
Sherry, come here.
Yeah, they did a good job making this guy a major creep.
I swear to God, my brother is stars and I...
Sherry. get
He looks like Harry Potter's uncle.
He does, kind of.
What's your
Irons.
name? What's your fucking name?
Claire!
Sherry?
Night Owl, I think I know the answer, but I'll ask it. Who's worse, this guy or Adam?
Adam!
You better be taking me to my mom.
Absolutely.
Don't listen to him, he's shit.
Yeah, he's full of shit. Tell him, Claire.
Stop hurting her, please!
Don't tell me how to do my job.
Stop! Let me go! Let me go!
Obviously, nobody taught you manners. We'll fix that. Go, yes, we will.
Let me go! Let me go! I'll get you, you fucker!
Ooh. Bad word.
F-bomb.
He is an Evil Mirror Universe version of Mike Hager. Clearly a fan. I agree.
Okay,
Alright.
key card first.
Rika Lee says, with how iconic it is, I'd love to see another Toon-style Zelda game.
Oh, I would love that too. It's kind of a shame that they kind of only stuck with that art style in the GBA for a while in the DS games.
Yeah, Wind Waker got a couple of... It seems like... I think the only way that they do it and make it look exactly like that again is if it was still a direct sequel to Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Because I think that style is just so closely associated with it.
Oh, yeah.
But that could totally work. Oh, Kazumi wants to know, what are you thinking of Resident Evil 2 Remake? Well, this is like the 6th time she's played it, so...
Oh, yeah, I adore this game.
I'll be right back.
KK. I'll do my best to keep talking.
Sure.
But yeah, no, this game's amazing. Like, I love the original Resident Evil 2, and it's kind of over-the-top action moviness, but I think they did a really good job translating it into something a little more spooky while still keeping kind of the more over-the-top vibes,
Must be where that guy came from.
in my opinion. Yeah, I never actually played Triforce Heroes. I played Minish Cap, and I love Minish Cap. Minish Cap's so good. Do I have a favorite Resi game? Oh geez, that's a difficult question. I actually, I really loved Resident Evil 8. That one was really fun. Like, I know it wasn't as consistent as 7, but it was great. But honestly, probably 4, just because of the big nostalgic place it has in my heart, and because of how fun and over the top it is. And it was so good, it pretty much changed an entire genre, you know? Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm just running around in a circle. I'm so sorry. my god, I'm so blind. I missed that door right there. But I also really love 2, so it's hard for me to say. Are you leaving Akudajian? Akudajian, have a good night. Let's see. Who loves watching me walk around in the dark? Aha! Box. But yeah, I've pretty much always loved the Resident Evil games. So I'm glad that they're getting such cool, like, remakes and actually some really dang good sequels. I think they've really managed to kind of find a good balance between the more, I don't know, first-person shootery, action with the scary side of it too. Like 7, I think, was a really good return to form. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to open the box. There's something inside. A well-worn key. Okay. You're back. Oh. Sorry, a bunch of messages just popped up on the screen at once. I think it was a little behind. Oh yeah. Now we got the laser sight.
Have some water.
Oh, thanks. Have some water. Oh, a hypothetical RE remake that I would want the most. Man, I don't know. I kind of like to see them give Code Veronica another shot, because that game was pretty hard done by. There were a lot of choices made, and I think doing a remake like this could give it a chance to be something really neat. And also, I know the 1 remake is already basically perfect, but seeing it get a remake like this would be cool as well. But I really think Code Veronica deserves another shot.
Yeah, OSW was asking if they actually said anything halfway official about Code Veronica.
I don't think they have. Oh god. I don't have any of my big boom booms. Ah!
I saw Merely a Fan say the DS Zelda titles are fine, but without a D-pad patch, I don't think I'll play them again. I think there is a D-pad patch, I've heard.
Oh no!
Did he get you?
He got me!
You are dead.
First death of the run. That's pretty good, if you ask me.
Now you gotta start over from the beginning.
No!
Just Andre is yelling at you. Why would you ever use a pistol on a liquor?
Because I had literally no choice. I'm out of my big boom boom. That's what I yelled.
Deadhead God count
Yeah.
one.
I yelled it. I'm out of my boom boom. I think I have some gunpowder. However. Yeah, how could you do this to me, Sever Boy? It's your fault.
I don't know if you answered this. What's your fave attire in for a Resident Evil character?
My fave attire.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Claire's little outfit.
Yeah. Claire the Hedgehog.
Yes. I mean, I know some people have a problem with, like, the skimpier, like, this outfit and, Jill's outfit in the original 3, but I like those. They're just so campy. They're iconic.
Must be where that guy came from.
The tofu guy, you mean Tommy Tallarico?
But I also like Jill's original look in Resident Evil 1. Her hat is just iconic, you know. It's the moment.
Hey, Wesker, long time no see.
Wesker, little bitch. Oh yeah, the jacket Leon wears in 4. Yeah.
For 5 minutes.
Yeah. Oh jeez.
By Capcom standards, this really isn't that skimpy.
Oh, I know. I'm talking more of like her original outfit in the original 2, which I don't think it was that much more.
Wasn't this pretty much her outfit in the original 2?
Yeah, it's just like she had more of like a booty shorts thing going on.
I see. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. These shorts are still pretty dang booty.
Yeah, but she had like little biker. They were like cut off like bikini bottoms that she had like little biker shorts under it. So it was pretty booty shorts.
Like, listen, Claire's a grown ass woman. She can wear what she
No,
wants.
I agree. I just think it's fun to wear fun little outfits and shoot zombies.
Yeah, let me see.
Ooh, lure.
Claire Resident Evil 2 default outfit. Because I remember, I think when I played the demo of this, it would have been the default.
I think I'm just gonna
Oh yeah, the jeans and the pink top. I remember that.
Yeah. Okay, you know what?
Maybe it was too silly for the base outfit in a remake.
Yeah, boo.
Well, that's why we like it. We like it to be silly.
Like, I don't care if it's tonally not the most consistent.
RE4 Remake gives you an unlockable option to keep Leon's jacket through the whole game.
Oh, that's true! Alright.
Darkwing wants to know if we have the DLC costumes. Because if so, we could swap to the 98 one to compare. I'm not sure if we do or not.
I'm wearing the 98 one right now.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
it?
this is the 98 costume. Yeah. I mean, I can switch to her original costume if you want to. Yeah. They're alternative.
Right. Yep.
Yeah,
there
this
you
is
go.
the
That's how you
normal
can see it.
outfits. Yeah, which I don't mind, like, her normal outfit. Like, it's cool. I like her little red jacket.
You know, what the thing I like about the alternative, though, is that it's more, vibrant.
Yeah.
so it makes her pop against the background better.
Yeah. I just like these. Though.
Justice for cutoffs, exactly.
Yeah. But I don't have any of the other DLC costumes. Because they charge money.
Oh,
I forgot about the low poly one.
I didn't know there was a low poly one.
Yeah,
That's cool.
no, I don't have that. I wish I did, though. Nope. Let's just put you back in there. Let's see.
Uh-oh. Oh, you just... That's hilarious. I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, are the low poly costumes free? I didn't know.
Hey.
I'm gonna go download them. Okay, I think it's this one.
By the way, while I was upstairs, I was thinking about it. The PlayStation Showcase was a couple days ago now, and we've watched so much stuff since then that I forgot about this until just now. The game, I'm debating, am I more excited about Power Rangers or Astrobot?
Ooh.
Because I am really, really excited about Astrobot.
Ooh, yeah.
Astrobot is probably still, even at this point, my most played PlayStation 5 game.
Yeah, it is, I think.
The free game that came with the console is my favorite game for the console. Which isn't great, but at least you play the PS5 a lot.
I do. Oh, the costumes in Resident Evil 4 Remake they're really good. Like the little pretty boy vampire Leon costume. Very iconic. Oh my god. Oh, I shot him in the hand! Oh, okay.
Goofy costumes and serious cutscenes are one of the most underrated features in games. Yeah, the last time I played Sonic Frontiers, I really appreciated being able to, like, deck everything out in the birthday outfits.
Oh,
which makes all the characters sound like they're naked, but they mostly are anyway.
Naked.
But yeah, the party costumes, like the island decorations were like, had balloons like shaped like their heads, and the platforms were different. And that combined with the jukebox, like, I don't love Frontiers aesthetic at all, but you can make it so much more whimsical that way.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Okay, we're just gonna have to go for it. Oh my god, no, I'm fucked. Oh no!
Brandon has the tips for you. Do not shoot at the liquor. Walk slowly past it.
But
You gotta be sneaky beaky.
They were right there. I'm sorry. I'll do better next time. I'm gonna have to do all that shit again.
Yeah, we haven't played Spider-Man 2 either.
Yeah.
Just because when it came out, there was so... Dead headshot count, too. When Spider-Man 2 came out, there was such a continuous cavalcade of games coming out that we wanted to play, and we were like, we can wait on that one. If we buy it now, we're barely going to touch it anyhow.
I couldn't really get into it like you did.
Oh, Spider-Man 1, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why. I think it's just the open worldy.
Yeah, the open world stuff. It either clicks or it doesn't.
Yeah. I have a hard time getting hooked into those kinds of games. Like, I really like Ghost of Tsushima, but even then I have to, like, play that only when I'm in the mood.
They can be very hit or miss, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's get this stuff again.
Yeah, but like Astrobot, that is day one. That is.
Oh yeah.
That is a must play.
Sorry, you guys are having to see some retreading.
Can you save scum in this game? No, you
Yeah.
gotta go to the typewriter, don't you?
Yeah, there's specific save points.
Okay.
Can't really.
Kinda Dumb says, "Hey guys, wish I could stay and watch, but I just got home from a relative's wedding and boy am I drained. That will drain you.
Yeah, I bet, dude.
But I hope you have fun and enjoy the Summer Game Fest announcements. Nice to see you. I see that person on Twitter all the time."
Aw, I'm glad. I'm glad you could make it.
Ark says, "Hey Josh, have you considered streaming when you need footage for retrospectives?" The thing that throws me, like, when I'm working on a video for the sake of a retrospective, like, I am really focused on it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I don't... Unless it was something where I just needed incidental footage, I guess, I think it would be very hard for me to, like... And also, I'm pretty often, like, pausing the game completely and sitting there and, like, taking notes and writing things down. And, like, sometimes when a part of a game hits me especially hard and I really feel, like, a certain way about it in the moment, I'll just go ahead and, like, punch out a part of the script right there. Like, a example of that comes to mind is that Morph Ball boss in Metroid Prime 2. I wrote that as soon as I fought it. Because I'm just like, I feel a certain way about it right here in this moment. I need to get this on the page. Dr. Mabbott says, "Watching you guys play this is more fun than watching the Summer Games Fest."
Aww. Even when I'm getting my shit rocked.
Darkwing says, "I like Spider-Man 2, but it was a lot of the same thing, but marginally better. It wasn't like Arkham City or anything."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of the vibe I got.
Like, I loved the original Spider-Man. Marvel's the Insomniac Spider-Man, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
I got so into that when I played the absolute hell out of it. Like, I got the Platinum Trophy in it. I was playing it so much.
Oh my gosh.
And then the DLC came out.
Yeah.
And, like, I was still kind of feeling it, still having a good time, still, like, let's let you focus, huh?
Oh. Yeah, I'm kind of in a tight spot here because I'm out of my big tough girl ammo. If I could just get back through there. Well, we'll see how it shakes out. There might be some useful items.
Our Summer Game Fest's usually 4 hours. It was tough going after 80 minutes just watching trailer after trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I always do with stuff like that, except for Nintendo, I'm fully locked in on Nintendo, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we usually like play a game or something.
Yeah, like I've got a CRT in the corner here, and I was just like playing Mega Man: The Wily Wars earlier.
Yeah.
While the Microsoft showcase was on, and if something cool comes on, I pause the game, spin around, actually watch it. But yeah, I would not want to just sit there and like try to try to watch trailer after trailer after trailer on that stuff.
Oh, now I wish I would have saved it.
Saved what?
My greener.
Yeah.
Yeah. It happens.
It's funny to imagine Josh's process with earlier videos. Obviously, he recorded his emotional reaction to Sonic Spinball. This year was bigger because E3 died. Yeah, this is the first year that, like, E3 is officially 100%. It's technically been gone for 5 years, but...
Man, that does not feel right. Alright. This time for sure. Oh. Come on. How'd you even wiggle out of there?
Are there any trailers from Microsoft today I should check out? I'd say look at Perfect Dark, look at Encounter 33. I think, not Expedition 33, that's what it is.
Expedition 33.
We got it wrong earlier.
Again! Alright. Oh, did you see that? That impressive juke? Oh, thank God, okay. There's hope.
You did it, you made it, Pat? No!
Oh my God! Ow!
I thought you'd done it.
I thought I'd done it. It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
You're gonna do it this time. You're gonna make it out.
I just gotta get back to that other room, and I'll be fine.
Darkwing says, I shall continue to call it E3 season until I am forced to stop.
Right.
Yeah, for the past couple of years, DK Vine has been calling it not E3. Not E3 2021, 2022. But now, this year, they finally dropped that, and they're just calling it Stinky Ape Summer. That's their name for E3 season.
I love Stinky Ape Summer.
Merely a Fan says, Josh, what's your favorite awkward/cringe moment in E3 history? Easy.
Ooh.
The 2006 Sony press conference, the whole thing.
That one is golden.
Because as a Dreamcast fan, it was just so satisfying to see Sony just completely fall on their asses like that. And like, I was still the right age where I could feel that, and I didn't have the capacity to be a little bit more mature or nuanced about it.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you get yours. Peggle 2 is legendary, though. Love that.
But yeah, I'd probably have to agree with the Sony shit, because it's just so funny.
It's Ridge Racer! Ridge Racer!
Come on, come on.
$599 US. Yeah, the Kaz quote.
Yeah.
But as far as things that like, yeah, Peggle 2 was great. Almost anything involving the Kinect was incredible. Especially, you ever wonder what the bottom of Avatar's foot looks like?
No.
Bam!
Okay, my favorite is probably the fucking Milo thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, she forgot he wasn't a real little boy.
Okay, so let's set this. Yeah, 2006 was the Giant Enemy Crab Conference, by the way. Milo was a tech demo that they had going for the Kinect. Although I think back then it wasn't called the Kinect; it was still Project Natal.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, it was still Project.
It was this digital boy that you could interact with.
Yeah.
And they had this pre-recorded thing. It wasn't even one of the, like, most of the awkward moments came out of like the live stage shows.
Yeah.
But this was pre-recorded, and you had Peter Molyneux and. You don't see this much anymore, but this was back when Peter Molyneux, every game that he was involved with, he basically promised it was going to change the entire course of human history. And this was very much one of those times. So they have this woman named Grace who's playing the game, and Milo, like, throws her something from the screen.
Oh god,
and the lady like bends down to catch it as if he's real.
And she was like, "Look, he was so believable as a real little boy that Grace forgot he was not."
You cut to this talking head of Peter Molyneux, be like, "And there it is. That's the reality of Milo. And then Milo never even actually came out.
No, and then he admitted later that he just made that shit up.
Did he? Did he admit that? I mean, it was obvious, but
yeah. But he said definitively, yes, I did in fact make that shit up.
I don't know if it was at E3, but that time that Shigeru Miyamoto played Super Mario Brothers live and almost died to the first Goomba, that was hilarious.
Oh no!
Sony absolutely destroying Microsoft in 2013 is really funny in the opposite direction. They made it so easy for them.
They made it so fucking easy.
God, they didn't even have to try.
I don't know what.
They just had to be like, look, we have a video game console. It works like other video game consoles always have. And and they won the generation. And Microsoft, to this day, is still paying for it.
I know. Crazy.
There was actually a brief time I thought Guru Larry just made up Peter Molyneux for his videos.
Really? No.
And being a real person was a revelation.
And, like, I like Fable, and I love Black and White. Like, I like a lot of Peter Molyneux games, but man, he had a penchant for exaggeration. But yeah, I kind of miss when he was just saying some crazy shit. I agree. Oh, I think I'm gonna need that red jewel soon. Yeah.
Night Owl, to your point, I don't even remember what happened for Nintendo at E3 2015. I do not either. 2016 was the year that all they had was Breath of the Wild. They showed nothing else. They had nothing else.
Yeah.
Because they were like, I think that internally they were all hands on deck. Let's make the Switch's first year absolutely incredible. But they were not going to announce the Switch yet.
Yeah.
We have a product for people without internet. It's called Xbox 360.
That was so fucking slimy.
Yeah, Don Matrick basically like destroyed the goodwill of the Xbox brand for like so badly that they're still trying to recover. And then he left Microsoft left. A month after that.
He just
maybe less than a month.
didn't give a shit anymore.
Oh, E3 2015 was Mario Tennis Power. Mario Power Tennis Ultra Smash, I think was the name. Yeah. E3 2015 would have been right before Splatoon and Mario. Like, 2015 for the Wii U still had some highlights. Mostly Splatoon and Mario Maker, but still pretty damn big highlights.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I need some more big girl ammo.
Oh yeah, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival was like a blatant example. Like, if the Wii U had been even a mild success, it would have gotten a real Animal Crossing game.
God, I was so, like, that one made me so sad.
Aw.
I wanted a new Animal Crossing for the Wii U so bad. And it's like, Amiibo Festival. It's a sad-looking board game.
Hey, don't forget it also had a clock app.
I mean, yeah.
It also had an Animal Crossing clock app. 2014 was easily the best year for the Wii U, yeah. I think in my video I described it as the closest it ever came to a heyday.
I don't want to go that way yet.
And I mean, the Switch kind of feels like it's in a very similar position. I mean, obviously it's buttloads more successful, but in terms of chronology, this is the equivalent of the Switch of what the Wii U was, where the Wii U was at E3 2016.
Yeah. That's true.
Where, like, this is clearly gonna be, like, the last year where the Switch is Nintendo's main console.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not talking Don Matrick versus Phil Spencer in terms of being slimy. I'm, like, thinking about it more in terms of just the executive decisions that he made.
Yeah.
And, like, to give him a little tiny bit of credit, people never talk about this, but, like, the Kinect was incredibly successful.
Oh,
not critically,
but
me. Commercially. Oh yeah, that really got me too.
Well, I don't have any room. That was my cry of fear.
Like, the Kinect was one of those cases where we kind of learned how much of a disconnect there was between, like, us as gamers, we follow the industry.
Yeah.
And, like, everyone else. Because as soon as Project Natal was revealed, And as soon as the Kinect came out and people got their hands on it, even more so, it was like, this thing is absolute garbage. Don't buy it. This is terrible.
Yeah, absolute dog water.
And yet it sold like millions and millions of units. Mm-hmm. Because I think the marketing was good. I think the idea was solid enough that it got a lot of people's attention.
Yeah.
But
they just half-assed it.
They did. And I mean, Stop Skeletons from Fighting, Derek Alexander has a great couple of videos about the Kinect. And I think the problem they ran into is that then when the Xbox One came out, when they were designing the Xbox One, they were like, well, the Kinect was so successful, let's put the Kinect in with the Xbox One this time. This guarantees everyone has it, developers will use it. Mind you, the console will be $100 more than the PS4.
Yeah, but then everyone got worried that I was looking at them all the time.
That's true, too, yeah. Always online, that whole thing.
And I get it, because I wouldn't want that thing looking at me all the time.
Yeah. But I think that if the Kinect had come out, the original Kinect for the 360, if it had come out and it had been more of what they said it was going to be, maybe there would still be a market for that sort of thing. Maybe they could have kept the momentum going. But if you don't know, what happened with the Kinect was that they designed it, they had this spec sheet. The Kinect was going to have its own onboard processor to basically handle all of its chicanery, all the stuff that it needs to do.
Yeah.
And so developers made games for it with the assumption that it would have that, because it kind of needed that, because the 360, was a game console from 2005. It couldn't really handle that on its own. And then pretty late in development, they changed their track on it, and they were like, you know what, actually the Kinect will not have any onboard processing. You'll just have to offload that to the 360.
Yeah, I really don't get it. They just, shot themselves in the foot with that.
And, the Xbox One Kinect was everything the 360 Kinect should have been.
Yeah.
In terms of technology, in terms of how well it worked. But the concept was absolute poison.
Yeah.
Because nobody wanted the Kinect anymore.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They had poisoned the well by that point.
I kind of consider it a shame, too, because, I like new technologies in games. I like new ways of playing games. I like new, developers having new tools to, make and improve on games. And it feels like, where we've been for, the past... chicanery, I thought of it, too. Where we've been for the past generation or two has just been very much, there's games have been very standardized.
Yeah. And
it maybe that was inevitable anyway because of how incredibly expensive games are to develop now.
That is still a shame. I mean, at least there were some different looking, interesting looking games that came out of the summer
for sure.
extravaganza. So that's nice. Maybe they're starting to realize that you can't just rely on pretty graphics forever. Hope so.
Oh yeah, Federation Force was also E3 2015.
Oh no! Yeah, that's right.
I was gonna say I thought that was 16, but no, you're right. It was definitely 15. Because 16 was where they revealed Samus Returns. No, it wasn't. I think had to be 15. I don't know. I feel like Federation Force, one way or the other, was E3 2016 though. But I could be wrong about that. I don't know. Maybe you guys are talking about it.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, bundling the Kinect in with the Xbox One did more damage than the PR nonsense. Casual folks didn't see the news, but they definitely saw the extra $100 over the PS4.
Yep. Just a mess all around.
Everyone overestimated how much the casuals would stick around. Yeah, that was...
Yeah, that bit everybody in the ass. Oh no. Samus Returns was 2017. I mean, Merely a Fan, that was as much of a mic drop moment as $2.99 was. It was... Mm-hmm. Should I go ahead and get that? There one? Nice. Sorry.
Good shot, Alisha.
Oh, thank you.
Well, WarioWare Move It, that uses a lot of the Switch's features.
That's true. WarioWare Move It's good.
Yeah, we need to play more of that.
I love me some WarioWare.
Everything last fall got swallowed up by Sonic Superstars for me, so...
Yeah, I know.
Except for Mario RPG. I did take a Superstars break long enough to play through Mario RPG.
Yeah, you did. That's true.
Okay, Federation... That's right, Federation Force was revealed, and that's why I'm getting it confused.
Yeah.
Because, like... I remember when I did my Metroid season, that was like the absolute low point of anybody being happy with with Metroid.
It's him!
Jesus, stay back!
I was gonna try to shoot his head off, but maybe now is not the time.
Degenerate into something, fool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do.
Time to juke him. You guys want to see this cool juke that I'm about to do? The juke. That's it. That was the juke.
It says, looks like someone is forgetting 1-2 Switch. I try to get you to play that game quite like every couple of months, and for some reason you just won't go for it.
I am not gonna play 1-2 Switch.
It's the first Switch game either of us ever played.
It's fine.
You can milk a cow.
Yeah.
You can guess how many marbles are in a box.
The way they did that, that's pretty cool. All right. Okay. Game plan. I need to take this to that one room, and then I need to go in the hole. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Ring Fit Adventure, that uses the Joy-Cons.
Yeah, Ring Fit Adventure's fun.
I've always wanted to milk a cow.
Marvin, no! No, Marvin!
Oh, spoilers! I never knew that happened to him. I don't care. I'm kidding.
Well, you should be...
I always suspected.
I don't want to shoot Marvin. Oh, man.
Well, just don't. Just
Oh, man. I'll just juke him.
Just juke him.
I'm really good at juking.
Just be nice to him.
I love that guy. Let's see. Where do I want to go now? I think I'll go back to the stars.
Yeah, we were together when we got our Switches on launch day.
Oh, yeah, we were. Mm-hmm. Daisy, you are fallen again. You do not care.
We got, like...
Okay.
We got Zelda, 1-2 Switch, Bomberman, and Snipper Clips.
Yeah.
And then I bought Shovel Knight. I first played Shovel Knight on the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought that in pretty short order.
I played that on the Wii U first. Look at me go.
Skyline asks, would a PlayStation console retrospective ever be in the cards? I think your perspective would be unique, being someone who was negative toward the brand despite its success.
You like the PlayStation.
I like the original PlayStation.
Yeah, the PlayStation.
I had very teenage feelings about the PS2. Now, the PlayStation would be interesting because it's one of those consoles that, even though I had it back then... So here's what happened with the PlayStation. I got it for Christmas. I was really into it for just a little bit, and then Pokemon happened.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And then for almost an entire year, really over a year, Pokemon completely dominated all of my free time. And then some, honestly. And by the time that fever even started to break, the Dreamcast was out.
Nope.
So, with few exceptions, I played Crash Bandicoot 3. I was really, really into Final Fantasy 7. But for the most part, I didn't really get into the PlayStation until much later. The majority of my childhood experiences with the original PlayStation were demo discs. And I played lots and lots and lots of games on demo discs. But, like...
Why did I go in here?
I don't know.
I am a fool!
But, like, it seemed like... You know, as a kid, you have only so many opportunities to, like, get a new game. And it always seemed like there was always an N64 or later a Dreamcast game that I wanted more. So...
Oh, no.
PlayStation? Do you think I'm some kind of casual? Yeah, that that was the attitude.
Oh, the other thingy. I like these dumb little light puzzles. I got 3. Ow!
This kind of reminds me of the safe in Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, you have to remember which order to press the buttons in. I don't know. Ow!
Except there's not a journal telling you exactly what to do, like,
Yeah.
two steps away.
You just gotta remember.
These lockboxes do not seem very secure if they can be opened with a simple memory game.
I know! But it's fun for me.
Claire is just much smarter than your average person in this universe.
Yeah. Oh my god, now I've just, like, completely lost the plot. Okay. Dang it.
Merely a fan. I like how the structure of your message implies that renting an N64 game was always a surefire bet, whereas renting a PlayStation game was a roll of the dice. Double dash? Don't you mean double trash?
Guys, I promise I'm smart.
That wasn't old, John. That video is over 10 years old now.
Wait, no. It's this. No. It's this. This. No. This. No, this.
Great stream
this.
content.
Shut
Man,
up.
we are...
I need the button in here!
How can you look away?
I need the button! Don't you ever laugh at me again.
Just gonna watch.
No! Wait, no, I keep doing that.
Will Alisha unlock the banana bird after opening this door?
Leave me alone. I'm very smart.
This will be the next 4 hours of the stream.
No, it won't. I did the first one in like 2 seconds.
Almost as exciting as Josh inputting the level codes in the Mario Maker 2 streams. Skyline wants to know, how do you feel about spicy food?
Oh, I like spicy food. I mean, I'm kind of a big old baby when it comes to spice, but I like some spicy chicken.
I'm very big on spicy food.
You are very big on spicy food.
Come on.
Yes! And this is what it's all about.
Well done.
Yay! I got the other key. I don't want to go back out there. It's scary. Alright. Star's offices are from... Oh! Are you kidding me? Oh no.
You're gonna die and have to do all that again.
No, because I have Big Herb.
Ooh, Radiant Dan has a good joke.
What's
So
his-
does that make Alisha a spice girl?
Oh! That is a good joke. Oh, he's gonna come in here and he's gonna hit me in the butt.
Nidal says, I honestly didn't even know there was a backlash toward Double Dash till I watched Josh's video. That's hilarious, because until it was a couple of years after I made that video that I even realized that there were people who loved it.
Yeah, you have always been a big Double Dash. Oh, I just want to point out that letter I just found. It was supposedly written from Chris to his coworkers, where he talked about meeting hot babes on vacation and having like a radical time. And Claire's like, "What? No, that doesn't sound like Chris. He doesn't have fun."
That's funny.
And I just think that's cute. Oh no, I left my thing. I was panicking.
I've never been more proud of a streamer in my entire life.
Oh, will he not go in here? I did not know that.
Ark says, Josh grew up in the South, of course he likes spice. Well, we both did. So.
Yeah. Alright, where do I want to go? Oh my fucking god!
Wow, there was no time there.
Shit!
You opened the door directly into him.
That got me! Oh, okay. Deep breath. Let's do it. It's alright, just gotta lead him in a circle. He's very stupid.
Double Dash fell into the GameCube territory of games that were very creative, but just weren't what many of us were really wanting at the time. Yeah, it's funny to watch those Mario Kart videos I made now, because, like, I'm treating Super Mario Kart with like as much tact as my inexperience in even making videos will allow, because from my perspective, Super Mario Kart is like the most beloved, untouchable masterpiece of a game. It's the one that everybody loves the most. And I am very unusual because I love Mario Kart 64 the most. Because for so long, and you know, like, until you see the discourse around things start to change and evolve, you think it's just going to be this way forever.
Yeah.
So, when I made those videos, my experience was, Super Mario Kart is a masterpiece. This is what everybody thinks. Many people love Mario Kart 64, but many people also consider it to be the point where the series fell off.
Oh, come on. That's not very nice.
However, everyone agrees that Double Dash was bad. And so I saw it as a safe target. I'm just like echoing.
And then you had a bunch of people jump on your butt.
And then the series got back on track with DS and Wii, and now 8's about to come out at the time, and we're all very excited about that one.
I went the wrong way. Wait, what? Oh.
And yeah, like I said, it took a couple of... I mean, maybe it's just because my channel was teeny tiny and nobody watched my stuff, but like... It wasn't until, I would say, about, like, the latter part of the 2010s that I started getting a lot of pushback on that and being like, what do you mean Double Dash is bad?
Everyone loves
Everyone loves Double Dash. And it's like, well, like, I get... Where did you guys come from?
Oh, it's Cloverdor. Let's see, I want to go back to the weapons locker. Whoa! Oh dear. Oh shit! Claire's having a real good day. That's the office. There we go. Now I can tunnel these boys. Oh no!
Tunnel these boys.
Oh no, he's out there. Oh dear.
No, this isn't a search action game.
My bad. Okay. Oh! I needed to press the button. Let's get that expansion first. Oop, no.
111. That's how you unlock the door to the briefcase room.
What is the briefcase room?
I'm making a reference to Meet the Spy.
Forgive me. Alright.
Somebody said, I still remember when Minecraft got a shit ton of hatred, now it's seen as basically untouchable. That's funny for me because, like, I don't remember Minecraft ever getting much hate.
I don't really remember getting that much hate either. I mean, I remember sitting behind a kid in my computer science class and he was playing Minecraft in the middle of lecture.
Yeah.
So it was popular with the college youths for a time. Which one? 103.
Oh yeah, Minecraft, like, when I was in college, that was like... There were people who were, like, crazy about that game. I was working with this guy on, like, a theater scene one time, and we went to his dorm to work on it, and afterwards he showed me his Minecraft world, and, like, he had clearly spent hundreds, if not thousands of hours, like, making the stuff in it.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. But the funny thing is, see... Peak Minecraft to me, like, the peak of Minecraft's influence, from my perspective, was probably about 2011. Because, like, in 2010, the Team Fortress 2 official blog posted about how everyone on the dev team was playing Minecraft. And that was where I first heard about it. And so for the next year and a half or so, like, all of us PC gaming nerds were, like, crazy about Minecraft. Like, everybody kept getting hooked on it, everybody kept discovering it. And, so we played it a lot, we made worlds, like, me and all my friends got into it. And, you know, then eventually we kind of, like, we kind of, got over it. It kind of wore off. And then a couple of years later, like, I was at like, Walmart or something. and I went to the toy section and I saw toys of Minecraft because it came out on console, and like years after we had all been obsessed with it, kids got into it.
Yeah. We gotta wait for him to wander off.
Yeah. I had an alpha account too.
Okay, see, this is what I mean by he's stupid, because he just thought I stopped existing because I went into the safe room, so he walked away. Instead of just kind of, like, chilling until I come back out. He's just a little dumb, that's okay. Let's see, what's the best way?
Skylian says Virtua Fighter or Marvel vs. Capcom. They're so different. It's kind of apples and oranges of fighting games. I guess if pressed, I'd have to say Marvel vs. Capcom.
I do love some Marvel vs. Capcom. Fuck. Sorry, this is a good Christian stream.
Sure
I
it
apologize. Ooh, got a joke! Got a joke! Where's the freaking door? Oh, okay. Oh!
Ultimately, though, the best Mario Kart is always whichever one you and your friends played the most when you were kids.
Yeah, obviously.
That is actually always what the best... Except, the best Mario Kart is actually 8.
Marvin.
Hi, Paris!
Hi, Paris!
No swearing on my Christian Minecraft server.
I apologize.
Oh yeah, Minecraft and My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Those two went... Oh god. Hand in hoof. I'm sorry.
Oh! I'm proud of you. Let's see. I think I just gotta have it.
Thank you, I'm glad you all
I thought it
enjoyed
was good. I was a fan. Girl, come on. Put your back. Oh no, I hear the boots. I hear the boots. Do I need to do... Yeah, okay.
I remember messing around in this room too.
Well, if you didn't even see Chief Irons...
But like, you can get into this room early, can't you?
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Fuck. I want to see him climb this tiny ladder.
Skylian says, Korra or Avatar The Last Airbender?
I mean, Avatar The Last Airbender. For me. But that's what I watched as a youth. What the fuck am I?
I would say that as an overall, like, cohesive thing, The Last Airbender is better.
Fuck. That got me. Oh.
But like, in terms of what show, like, I consider my favorite, I'd probably just go with Korra.
This is the Claire Gets Chomped hour. Welcome.
Like, I think Korra has some weaker moments and is less consistent, but, like, when it's good, I really, really, really love it.
I don't know. It's probably always gonna be... Oh, fuck. It's probably always gonna be The Last Airbender for me.
Well, that makes sense.
Like, I was a Korra hater, and then you got me to watch it, and I became...
You were a Korra hater who had
Not
never
a
actually
Korra.
watched it.
No, I had watched it.
Okay.
I'd watched the first season.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The first two... Well, some of the second... I'm gonna shoot his head off. Ha! Damn it. Oh, he got his revenge.
He did.
It was worth it. Oh, come on. Come on. Out of my way. Out of my way. Okay. Whew.
I do like Virtua Fighter better than Tekken, though.
Let's see, is that the clock tower? Yes. Oh no, I need the gear! Okay.
The crazy thing about Mario Kart 8's Booster Course Pass is that, like, that basically doubled the size of the game. I mean, not basically, it literally did. It's the exact same number of tracks as were in the base game.
I have to go back for the gear.
Korea.
Oh. It happens. Just a little Claire. Oh! I hear his stupid boots. Okay. Oh. Just gotta get back to the item box. Season 1 of Korra was pretty bad, though. Yeah, you have to admit that.
The weakest thing about it was the ending. But I get their hands were tied because they thought that... So, Korra, Legend of Korra was originally just supposed to be one season. And for most of the time they were working on it, but just so they kind of had to, like, tie everything up at the end very quickly. Oh, there he is again.
I'm not taking him out!
Josh, how do you feel about the series? The series going full blown Nintendo Kart for the next entry. I mean, 8 as it was already leaning that way. We had Link, we had the Inklings, we had Animal Crossing. There were F-Zero tracks and an Excitebike track. I think, like,
Ooh.
I think that's very likely. I think it's very likely that that's the direction they're going to go. And I don't know if it'll... I think it'll still be called Mario Kart. But yeah, I think we're more than likely gonna continue seeing more and more integration of, like, other Nintendo IPs.
Mr. Bitch is back. Just gotta give him the juke.
Somebody says, I think I was a bit too old for both shows. Cowboy Bebop was my jam in high school. Yeah, I never saw... You saw Avatar The Last Airbender when you were still a minor.
Like 13.
Yeah. I never saw it until I was in my 20s, and it's not one of those shows you need nostalgia for.
Yeah, it's really not. Avatar holds up.
Yeah.
But Cowboy Bebop owns. I love Cowboy Bebop. I was watching it in middle school, and I probably shouldn't have been. Okay. He won't go in the clock tower.
But Ridley is too big to fit into the cart!
Oh no! Alright.
Now, Ark, you say that, but we watched it on Netflix and we didn't see any of that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
So, I think sexism is dead, basically.
Yeah, like, we don't need to talk about it anymore.
We don't need to talk about
it doesn't exist if we don't talk about
It
it.
doesn't exist. Listen, characters having any kind of flaws at all is bad.
Well, hero characters, right?
Oh, yes.
We can't relate
People
to characters that have
character
flaws.
development.
Right, yeah, no.
They have to be all good all the time. Never do anything wrong.
Yeah, no, that live-action Avatar, we haven't watched it. Okay, we've just heard about it, so yeah, in the live-action
Just everything
one,
I've heard about it, I'm not a fan, but...
Yeah.
What do I know? Oh, there's the ladder.
Nintendo pulls out old franchises for Nintendo Kart, including Eternal Darkness tracks with Sanity Effect-based power. That sounds amazing! I would love that! Yeah. It would never happen, but I would love that so much! I was all about Eternal Darkness as a teenager. I was like, yeah.
I still need to play Eternal Darkness. It's definitely my jam.
Yeah, like, it's the one survival horror game that I've played, period. No, I've tried a couple of others. But it's the only one that I've played and you haven't.
I have played it. I just haven't beaten it.
It's the only one I finished that you haven't.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
Let's see what you're ready to do now. I'm smart. I can do this.
Eternal Darkness stream win.
Oh, that'd be really fun.
Well, the thing about that is the most fun way to do that would be to play it wrong and just walk around with low sanity all the time.
That's true. Where's your dumb gear?
An Eternal Darkness remake would be sick.
Man,
a game like that would have so much to gain from that sort of a process.
I agree.
It was an M-rated game on the GameCube. It sold like 4 copies. I don't think it would happen.
Yeah, but it's a cult classic. I think they would see money in it now.
Maybe.
See, is that just gonna... Okay.
Yeah, it's funny that, like, as celebrated as the GameCube has been over the past 5 years, or has become on the internet over the past 5 years or so, the games that I most loved on it, like Beautiful Joe and Eternal Darkness and WWE Day of Reckoning, why aren't y'all talking about those?
Yeah, the real shit. Alright.
Eternal Darkness remake by Bloober Team.
Why do you guys want to give me psychic damage?
You know, the thing is, Eternal Darkness did not have any subtlety to it whatsoever,
That's
really.
True. I guess
they might actually be able to pull that one off.
Maybe. I would say give it to, like, Crystal Dynamics or something. It worked.
Nintendo would never do it, but they should.
But they should. Oh my god. I keep getting turned around in this, like, 4x4 room. There we go. Now I gotta get back to the office.
Dr. Matt says, what was the 1,000-year door reception like back in the day, Josh? I'm probably the wrong person to ask. Because, like, I don't really remember anyone talking about it too much. But it's more than likely just the case that I wasn't looking.
Mm.
Because, like, you know, to me, Paper Mario was just, oh, it's that bad... It's what they're doing instead of making a real sequel to Mario RPG.
Mm.
But, like, I've gone back and looked at, like, there was a fan site that I was really into at the time called Nintendojo. And, like, they had some articles about it and some reviews of it. And, I mean, I think the reception to 1,000-Year Door was always, like, very good.
Yeah.
Like, I found an article about it where they kind of talked about that. And this is in 2004. How, like, when the original Paper Mario came out, like, you had a lot of people who, who were in my position, who were like, oh, you know, why are they doing this? This isn't Mario RPG 2. This isn't what I was promised. And yet, despite that, in the years since that, like, between when Paper Mario 64 came out and when 1,000-Year Door was announced, there were a lot of people who had sort of come around on it and been like, okay, this is actually still a great game.
Yeah.
Despite not having Geno in it. I know it's hard to believe. You can have good Mario RPGs without Geno.
Somehow.
But...
Let's see, what's the best way
you know, even then, there were definitely people who were excited and looking forward to 1,000-Year Door.
Oh,
I was just so much not one of them that I was like, I don't remember it that way. Yeah, I would say merely a fan says it fell under the radar at the time. That's kind of how it seemed to me too, because I was like, I wasn't like mad about it existing or anything. I was just like, yeah, that's not for me.
I bounded it again. Oh, come on.
Somebody says, last year on another site I'm part of, someone ran a community favorite video games bracket, and 1,000-Year Door went down in round 1. Well, it depends on what it was up against.
Yeah. Let's see.
But I think also, Paper Mario has always been one of those things, and maybe the remake of 1,000-Year Door is going to turn this around. But I think it's always been, and Mario RPG as well, for that matter. It's like, the people who love it are so hardcore into it, and so passionate about it, and so loud about it, and so good at finding each other, that, like, it is a cult classic, but it almost doesn't feel like it.
Yeah.
That's the same sort of effect that, like, Earthbound has.
Yeah, like, yeah, it just kind of feels like, you know, everybody knows Earthbound. It's Earthbound.
Everybody's played Earthbound. Everybody loves Earthbound. And in reality, not a lot of people have played or love Earthbound, but the people who love it, they really love it.
It's kind of hard to keep the context in mind, I guess.
I'm so happy with the remake of Mario RPG. All the Geno fans can finally play the game he's from for the first time.
Okay. If I hear that boy's boots, I'm gonna scream and cry and throw up. Woohoo! Okay.
Earthbound fandom is so vocal that it has its own Wikipedia article.
Does it really? That's adorable.
That 1,000-Year Door was elevated as a symbol for what Paper Mario should be, which played a major part in its later fame. Yeah, same thing that happened to Sonic CD, actually. But also, like, I remember when Super Paper Mario came out, because that was, like, I played Super Paper Mario. I was very excited about it. The Wii was brand new at the time, and so that was one of the first, like, major games I played on it. And at that time, the hardcore Paper Mario fans hated Super Paper Mario.
Yeah.
It was what Sticker Star became to them before Sticker Star came out. So yeah, it's just kind of funny. Like, you see that sort of thing happen in fandom and happen in discourse all the time, where, like, the later entries change the way that people talk about the earlier ones.
You guys ready to watch me Oh, never mind.
There you go.
I killed it.
I remember this. They stole this from BioShock.
Oh. Oh my god. My favorite part of BioShock. The tubes. Who's calling Claire?
Hello?
Good to see you again, Claire. We've got unfinished business.
Uh-oh.
Where's that?
In the neighborhood. You'll find it.
Sherry all right?
For now.
I swear you bastard, if you hurt her.
Stupid kid. If you just hadn't dropped that fucking thing, I could let you go.
Don't worry, Sherry. It'll be all over.
He just has to be the worst guy at every possible opportunity.
There has to be a way out of here.
Oh, this is the Sherry section.
Ooh. Escape from Chief Irons.
Let's see. Do you want to do this part and then call it a night?
It's up to you. It's your stream.
Well, I just think that would be a good place to stop.
Okay. So,
We're gonna do the Sherry extravaganza, and then...
best part of the game, says Darkwing.
It's not that bad.
I saw somebody say, I kind of hate how built up Thousand Year Door got, because when I played it recently, I was kind of underwhelmed. I've heard a couple of people who've picked up the remake and kind of had that experience with it.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I mean, I'm, like... I've been burned on hype enough
Yeah.
that, like, I'm kind of, like, I'm gonna do it for the channel at some point, and when I do, I promise I will be good about keeping my expectations in check.
Oh god, the block puzzle. I'm very dumb. Okay.
Oh, yeah, this looks like my kryptonite.
Yep.
Why did that doll jump scare me when nothing else in this stream has?
Oh, did it? Oh no! It's a very creepy doll, to be fair.
I should add that to the content warning.
Creepy,
Gore and creepy dolls.
Creepy ass doll. Oh. Well, it's gotta be this one, right? Because it's the only one with the... Okay, so this one has to be Star. But this one also has... Wait. Oh.
And yeah, I agree. Knuckles feels like he was made for Sonic CD. He works so beautifully in that game.
Who wants to watch me flounder with a block puzzle?
Yeah, stuff like this, I always just end up completely screwing it up and just kind of randomly moving things around. Ooh, there's a mod that replaces Mr. X with the Tails doll. That's cool.
Really? That's hilarious. Let's try this. Square.
What do you... Oh, you're trying to make a complete picture.
Yeah, like you see how it's half a circle on that edge?
Right.
Yeah, you gotta...
I see. But
Make
you
it
can
work.
move any of the blocks in any direction.
Yeah, but this one's gotta be like a little half star on the end.
Yeah,
and
I
a
know,
half-
I got it.
Yeah. Alright, let's try this.
It's
Then-
nice of him to give you a way out of here, though.
if you solve a dumb block puzzle.
This kid will never figure this out.
Yeah. This 31-year-old woman will never figure this out.
I'm getting secondhand frustration from watching this puzzle.
It's okay, I can do it. It's very dumb, but I can do it. Just sorry if it takes me a minute. Oh, come on!
It would also be a lot of fun to do a video on Sticker Star someday, which would make... although, on the other hand, that would make people mad virtually no matter what I said.
That's true. Oh! I got it!
Nice.
Ooh.
Did you?
Wait, didn't I? Didn't
That looks good. Try. Maybe you hit cancel?
Oh, shit, Daisy. Sorry, Daisy did a weird tuck and roll. Oh, wait, no, it's fucked up on the top. God damn it.
Oh, it has to be correct on the top, too?
I think so.
How sadistic is this?
I forgot about that part. I think it does. I mean, that's the only thing that makes... Yeah, you need the top. That's what I thought. Oh, man. Okay.
By the time you get to Sticker Star, people will probably have decided it's an overlooked classic. Yeah, they'll get mad at me for criticizing anything about it. That'll be fun.
Something to look forward to. So close.
Huh?
Nope.
Oh, so it's okay. It's got to be square on both sides on the top.
Oh yeah. You're
See?
right. Yeah.
The lighting is kind of hiding most of it.
Can barely see it. All right, so I guess that helps narrow it down because it's got to be one that like has a star in the right place and a square in the right place. Let's work on that first. Okay, so it's got to be that one. And then, oh, gotta be that one. I hope.
Sticker Star is great because, like, the gameplay is really, really, really poorly thought out. The internal systems don't really work. It has some interesting ideas that it doesn't pull off with any aplomb whatsoever, and the soundtrack is great. It reminds me of 3D Sonic games, and therefore it's actually really good. And I enjoy playing it.
It's gotta be that, right? Or is there?
We said we would end the stream after this section.
I know.
But we're never going to end the stream because you're never going to
We just live here now. I'm so sorry. Man.
Nah, that's okay, Darkwing. We'll save it for the video eventually.
Okay. I'm smart. These stupid blocks are not going to defeat me.
The only thing I remember about when Sticker Star was revealed was that I was like, oh, it's too bad it's not like Super Paper Mario. We're going back to like turn-based battles, and at that time I was like, you know,
you do love Super Paper Mario.
I was down on like at the time Super Paper Mario was the only Paper Mario game I liked. Asterisk, it was also the only one I had really played.
Oh man. Ah, Daisy. My cat's making my leg fall asleep.
Carnival Night Zone barrel is quaking in its boots. Boom, 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 boom.
That could work. So anyway, welcome to my hell. Oh no, wait, this could also work. Over here. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, you and everyone else, Andre Trek. Like I said, I remember at one time saying that you liked Super Paper Mario on the internet would basically cause a horde of angry Paper Mario fans to come yell at you because it ruined the series at the time.
Wait, is that side a triangle? I think that side is
On
a
the right
triangle.
side? Yeah, that's a triangle.
What? You said they were both squares. I trusted you.
Oh, you shouldn't have trusted me. I was looking at them wrong.
I should have remembered. Oh.
Darkwing, we can barely make it out without the YouTube compression, so yeah. It's just very dark.
Yeah. We're getting somewhere now, though. We're cooking. We're cooking with fire. Oh, wait. This one could also work.
Sure.
Let's give that a shot.
Huh?
I did it!
Man!
Thank God! Daisy, you were in there. Okay.
Scissors.
Alright. That was worth it. Let's go.
Shout out to the acclaimed.
Oh!
Yeah, see, this is why Resident Evil 4 is the only Resident Evil game I've been able to play.
There's kind of puzzles in 4.
Yeah, there's puzzles. The 4 equivalent of that would have been a set of blocks with one missing, and then you walk to the other side of the room and there's the block you need.
I'm just saying, theoretically a puzzle.
And then Leon throws out a quippy one-liner as he puts the block in.
Yeah, and then we're all having fun, and we all feel safe because Leon's here. She needed scissors so she could cut off the cardboard that was covering the hole that she probably could have just pulled off. But no, we needed scissors.
You gotta have scissors.
I have scissors.
Look at the fishy on the wall. I like the fishy. Fish.
Fish. Wait, where's the fishy?
You were just looking at it. It was behind you.
That's the... Oh, the fish!
Fish.
Oh, fish!
Fish.
Fish! Everyone admire the fish.
I love the fish.
Look at him.
I wish there was dope fish, though.
Oh.
Skylian's like, you love Resi 6. You do love Resi 6!
I am a Resi 6 apologist.
Like everybody just yelling, fishy!
It's a good fish! Thank you for pointing him out. Alright. Can you guess what we're gonna have to do in this room? A face.
This looks like a good place to find some ingredients.
Sort of. No, not really. Oh,
Puzzle
God.
solve. Are we going to have to puzzle solve in this room?
No, we're gonna have to sneaky beacons.
Oh, yeah, there's stuff everywhere. I get it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This section isn't that bad. It's fine.
That must be the door out of here.
It's better than pushing crates around, like in the original game.
Oh, do you have a section where you play as a little girl in the original game too?
Yeah, but you just kind of push crates around.
I mean, that was most video games.
She
back
said,
then.
"Damn."
I think you need the Zora tunic for this section.
Yeah.
She's too little to say damn.
She's way too little to say damn.
How old is she?
Fuck, like
You got the HMO on her?
I'm gonna say like 9, 8 or 9.
Oh, yeah, I would not say damn when I was 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I even knew the word.
You were little. Oh. Might as well, while I'm here. Blue be blue.
This is what we get for not letting Cherry play Shadow the Hedgehog. Or for letting for letting Cherry play Shadow the Hedgehog.
Well, this is where he's taxidermying the woman.
Poe says, I remember the time you told the Tucker story. I wasn't gonna tell it again.
But it's such a good story. Uh-oh.
Where you going, Sherry?
Kick him in the balls!
Stay put. You need to learn to listen.
Leave me alone. Just please.
Time to teach some manners.
Yeah! Wreck his ass.
You're gonna pay for this. Oh, shit.
Man.
She threw acid in his face. Alright. Here we fucking go.
Is the dude from the Sonic Heroes video still married to that woman? Yes, they're still... In the Sonic Heroes video, I told the story of how...
Oh, that is a good stuffed crocodile. Sorry.
I got the game on release day, January 6, 2004.
Yeah.
I went by Lennon's place on my way back, and was like, dude, I just got the new Sonic game!
Yeah!
And he was like, I have a date. And I was like, but Sonic, dude!
They are still married, though.
They are still married.
I think it worked out for him.
They have a child. He got the love of his life, and I got Sonic Heroes.
You found me on the internet.
Doors locked.
Well, thank you, little hoe.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Where are you? Show yourself.
I'm probably gonna fuck this up at least once.
The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be.
Okay, I'll tell the Tucker story again.
Tell the Tucker story!
Okay, so when I was a kid, I was unusually innocent. I was more innocent than most other kids. I had no older brothers. Lots of little kids are very interested in like experiencing adult content and playing like Mortal Kombat and things like that. I was not one of them. I was always very much like, oh, I just want to play Sonic and Donkey Kong. I kind of resented like mature games because kids at school would be like, I don't play Sonic, that's for babies, and we're like in second grade.
Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up already. No, you don't! Yep.
But anyway, as a result of all this, I did not know things that certain adults expected me to know. And one example of that...
No.
You might know the Banana Fana song, where you take somebody's name, and you go, Alisha, Bisha, Bobisha, Banana Fana, Fofisha, Me, My, Momisha, Alisha. It's something fun for kids.
Oh, I see where I fucked up.
And anyway, we had a kid in the class named Tucker, and I did it with his name, and of course I said Banana Fana Fo Fucker, and everybody cracked up like I had done something hilarious, and then the teacher and then I got in big trouble.
Yeah.
And then they had to call my mom in and be like, no, he really doesn't know that word.
Yeah, which is some nonsense.
And I had no idea why I was in trouble. And that happened to me quite a bit as a kid.
I know you're in here. The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be.
Merely a fan says, I like the theme of people not playing Sonic Heroes on release day, causing later great happiness. Some other person skipped the launch and later won the lottery.
What, really? Oh my god.
No, not really. He's saying presumably.
I would just believe it.
Like, buying Sonic Heroes on launch day is like a surefire sign of bad luck.
Alright. Thank you, Sneaky Beacon.
Yepper Doodles, I like your avatar, by the way. It's Tails in Mirage Saloon Zone.
Oh, fuck. Forgot which way he goes. Gonna just stay in my little hidey hole.
Abby Kitty, hi! You are super late, unfortunately. This is the last section we're gonna play. But we'll do more.
We will. Oh, that was close.
Barely.
It burns.
Aha.
Oh, it's the GIF of Tails spinning on the stool that doesn't always render as a GIF. Oh, the classic Tetris World Championship live stream. There's somebody in our Discord who was watching that.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, Cornhorn. He's super hardcore about NES Tetris.
Oh, that rules.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
Skylian, it might be recency bias, but I would currently be inclined to say it's Slay the Princess. Zaskin, as a person who generally dislikes narratives in video games, what is the greatest narrative in a video game?
Slay the Princess is so good!
Yeah, like
Everyone should play Slay the Princess.
I could hold that against like up against any video game story I've ever experienced. It is absolutely fantastic. Do they have world championships based around Tengen NES Tetris? I don't know. Michael Moore says, "What do you think the next Resident Evil game will be?"
Oh dear. I mean, I think a 5 remake's probably pretty likely.
It's that or Code Veronica,
Code Veronica. I hope it's Code Veronica.
Well, the thing about Code Veronica is, and
I think it deserves a chance more than 5.
Having not played it myself, Code Veronica launched as a Dreamcast exclusive.
Yes.
And so it's already it's playable on the Dreamcast. I'm not sure if it really needs a remake.
Yes.
It's probably already the best Resident Evil game, I would presume. As long as you're... Man. He got dunked on.
Oh. Yep. I forgot about that. He got slippery slimed. Cruising Leon.
Yeah.
30 minutes earlier.
Or Resident Evil 0 remake.
We've got unfinished business.
That would be cool. Well, no, actually. I'm kidding.
Low-key, the Dreamcast should be the only console ever manufactured ever again. I mean, high-key. High-key, I would say.
What do you need it for?
Do you want the girl to die?
Fine. Where are you?
The orphanage.
The orphanage.
He ain't there no more.
Where is that?
In the neighborhood. You'll find it.
Sherry all right?
For now.
I swear, you bastard, if you hurt her. Are you serious?
He'll get his comeuppance.
He already did.
Yep.
Carson Vox says, "How much would you realistically pay for a Dreamcast Mini type console release?" I mean,
$1 million.
That's the exact issue with it, from what I've heard. Adam Koralik has more insider knowledge on this sort of thing than I do. And according to him, the whole issue with the Dreamcast Mini, or the Saturn Mini for that matter, is that to do it for $100 would mean kind of disappointing everyone.
Yeah.
Because all they could realistically do then is like ports of the PC games, or the Dreamcast games that have already been ported to PC. And that wouldn't satisfy anyone.
Probably not.
To do it better than that would be possible, but then the mini console would cost like $200 or more. Because it would need the power to emulate or remake the games.
Yeah.
So yeah, they just don't think... Like, Japan would love a Saturn Mini, even at that price point, but the rest of the world wouldn't.
Yeah.
Brazil and Europe would probably eat up a Master System Mini, but the rest of the world wouldn't.
Yeah, that's kind of rough.
But I watched a video with him a while back on this, and he basically said, just give it time. Like, it's just going to take time for, like, technology to sort of catch up and make this feasible at a cheaper price.
Yeah. I agree. Well, I think that will be the stopping point for tonight.
Indeed.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Okay, so I'll do your usual thing and you do my usual thing, because this was your stream.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, everyone. Eat good water. Sleep lots of food.
Yeah.
And be merry.
Be merry!
Yes, that's how it goes, right?
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
You nailed it.
All right, you do my usual sign-off.
All right, you guys keep critiquing.
No, that's not... I don't think that's
We'll keep...
geeking. Right?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for being here.
I think you'll have to stop it with the controller since we streamed it. Let's see, do we go... We don't know how to stop... Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay. Woo!
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night.
Thank you guys. Have a good night.